Hello. Yes, hi guys, very good afternoon everyone. Welcome all of you to Om Institute. Okay, and sorry for a significant delay. There was some audio issue that was not getting resolved, and that's the reason the session was not getting started. Yes, hi guys, very good afternoon everyone. Welcome all of you to Om Institute. Okay. All right, so I think let's get moving ahead then. Okay, quickly update all your friends that the session is now live. Okay, the HPCL practice session for the end moment. Okay, which could be a useful practice session for you at the end moment. Just a moment. Okay, yeah, let's get started. Okay, once again, I apologize for a significant delay that happened today. Okay, but yeah, let's get started. And as you can see that we are going to discuss all general aptitude questions. Okay, all the general aptitude questions which were asked in HPCL 2025 paper. Okay, now I'll be very clear. When you talk about HPCL pattern, you have 85 questions. Okay, that is there. I'll talk about this also. Just let me complete what I was about to say. Yeah. In a single session, we'll cover up all questions. Okay, so yeah, when you talk about the HPCL, it has not come. It should be okay now. Yeah. Right. So when you talk about the HPCL, you have 85 questions which are directly from general aptitude and 85 questions which are with respect to your respective technical syllabus, correct? Okay. And let me also tell you that tomorrow you will also have a session on power systems. Okay, on the same YouTube channel, so stay connected with us. Now, this 85 questions are broken as 17 questions of English. Okay, sorry. Right, and then you have 34 and 34 questions, okay, from quantitative aptitude and from intellectual potential, okay, and we are going to discuss all the 68 questions of the last year. We are going to discuss all the 68 questions of the last year. Okay, so general aptitude, quantitative aptitude and intellectual potential, both of these sections we are going to see. Okay, so guys, yeah, as we have been updating you once again, let me quickly remind you that finally the time has come, almost very close, for the first summer short-term course, okay, the hybrid summer short-term course, okay, which is going to commence on 6th of May, okay, wherein, okay, it's a hybrid course where offline classes will be conducted for 60 to 65 days, okay, and in the 60 to 65 days, roughly 60 to 70% of your GATE syllabus will be completed in the offline manner, okay, wherein daily 7 to 8 hours of classes will be conducted, okay, so huge amount, a substantial syllabus is covered in 2 months of your semester break, okay, so if you are really serious and want to conquer the best in your semester break, this can be a good course for you. And for rest of the syllabus, you'll be provided free access to our online courses, okay, online live as well as pre-recorded courses, okay, that will be an entire course given to you. You can watch the remaining subjects, you can revise whatever you covered in offline, okay, so yeah, There is a early 20% discount. Okay, that is going on till last day today, 30th April. The first batch starts on 6th May. Okay, so yeah, now let's get started. As I told you, we'll discuss both quantitative aptitude and intellectual potential. The paper pattern, the paper level last year was pretty easy, especially as far as quantitative aptitude was concerned. Okay, the paper last year was pretty much easy, as you are able to see that we are going to discuss. Okay, all these 2025 previous year questions, it was very easy. Reasoning is a normal level. I wouldn't say very easy, but on a normal level, not difficult also. Okay, on a very normal level. I mean, many questions were easy, but few questions, especially when arrangements and mappings were given. Okay, a little bit, time you could require. To complete those as well. Okay, now let's get started quickly. Okay, what is there? A shopkeeper buys an article for 200 and sells it for 250. What is the profit percentage? Okay, so very easily how you are going to find this profit percentage. A few questions you will simply see what is this, why they have given these questions. Direct formula. Okay, the profit divided by cost price, and profit is the difference between selling price and cost price. So difference between these two is 50 compared with the cost price, which was 200. Okay, in 200. Okay, so this is nothing but 25%. Okay, few questions. Okay, just few seconds actually. Okay, right. Let's go to the next question. Question number 2. Okay, a very direct question of ratio. Two numbers are in the ratio 5:7, and if the sum of the numbers is 144, what is the larger number? Okay, so whenever the two numbers are in the ratio 5:7, you can take the two numbers as 5k and 7k. They can be in the multiples of 5 and 7. So I can take the two numbers as 5k and 7k. Now sum of the two numbers will become how much? 12k is going to be 144. Okay, this will give you k equal to 12. Okay, so what is the larger number? Larger number is 7k, okay, which will be 84, which is going to be 84. Okay, next. Find the value of x so that the numbers 4, 10, 24 and x are in proportion. Okay, so four numbers are in proportion. Okay, proportion is about equality of the ratio when 4 by 10 equals to 24 by x, a by b equal to c by d. Okay, then we say that a, b, c, d are in proportion. Okay, so you just have to solve this equation. How much it is? X is going to be, this cancels here, 660. X is going to be 60. Easy calculation only. Okay, 6 into 10, 60. Okay, so next question, number 4. Sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. Okay, if the digits are reversed. Okay, so suppose the 2-digit number you can assume initially as xy. Okay, xy. Okay, then how do you represent? Okay, these are the 2 digits. Okay, if the 2 digits of a number is xy, the number is actually represented as 10x plus y. This is units place, this is tens place. Okay, so 10x plus y. Okay, the sum of the digits is 9. What is the meaning of this statement? The sum of the digits alone, x plus y equal to 9. Now, if the digits are reversed, the number obtained is 27 more than the original number. So, when the digits are reversed, what number you will be left with? You will see the number like this, yx. Okay, and what is the net value of the number yx? Y now becomes the tens position. So, you will write this number as 10y plus x. The original number is 27 more. Okay, original number. So, the number obtained is 27 more. What is the number obtained? 10y plus x. Is 27 more than the original number. Original number was 10x plus y and 27 more than the original number. Okay, so when you solve and bring it all the xy terms on the left side, 10y minus y, 9y. Okay, x minus 10x minus 9x. So 9 I'll take common, 9y minus x equal to what is left on the right side? 27. If I cancel 9, y minus x equal to 3. At the same time, we had another relation, y plus x equal to 9. The sum of the digits was 9. Okay, so what are numbers? Okay, 2y equal to 12. Okay, if I add, x will cancel. So y is 6. So x will be 3. Correct, na? 6 plus 3 and 6 minus 3. Okay, now what is the original number? Original number is xy. Okay, and what is x? 3 and y is 6. So 36. The original number will be 36. Okay, simply the original number will be 36, right? Done. Okay, or you could have swapped the options and check it if you don't want to solve the equation. Like 54 suppose is original number. Okay, when I swap 45, the difference is 9. The difference has to be 27. Okay, 45 you swap 54, again difference 9. 63 if you swap, it becomes 36. Okay, but okay, you have to see that the number obtained is 27 more. After reversing, the number should be more. So 63 when you reverse 36, that is less. 36 when you reverse 63, that is more. Okay, that way also you can verify the option number D. Okay, next question. The traffic lights at 3 different road crossings change after every 60 seconds, 90 seconds and 120 seconds respectively. If they all change together at 7 a.m., at what time will they again change together for the first time? At what time will they again change together for the first time? Okay, now you see here. Okay, if they change together at 7 a.m., okay, they will all change together for the first time again. Okay, but you know, they come at different intervals, 60, 90, 120. Okay, so what is the concept here? Okay, what is going to be the simple concept here? Let me open the charts as well. Okay. Yeah, good afternoon, Jatavat, Hari Krishna. Okay, now see, suppose the 3 traffic lights are A, B, C. Okay, you know, if you have solved such questions, you know this is directly a LCM question basically. Okay, this is basically a LCM question. Okay, why? Because A will change after every 60 seconds. Okay, so after every 60 means 60, 120, 180, etc. B will change after every 90 seconds. Okay, so 90, 180, 270, etc. So at 180, both of them will again collide. Okay, but the C will change at 120. Okay, the C will change at 120. So 120, 240, 360, etc. Okay, so now definitely 240 will not come in the 90 list. There are 2 ways of handling this. If I just go and calculate this way, okay, what is happening? Okay, 120 is not in this B list. 240 is also not going to be the B list because 240 is not divisible, but 360, because I am taking multiples of 90 after 270, what is the next number I could have written is 360. Here also it is multiples of 60, so somewhere 360 will come. Okay, so 360 is the only interval. 360 is the only interval where ABC, okay, all the 3 crossings, okay, will again collide. Okay, it will again change together. Collide means will again change together. Okay, so you know, this is what it is. The common number is 360, 360, 360. Or otherwise, as I told you, okay, you should directly be in a position to take the LCM. What is the LCM of the numbers 60, 90 and 120? Okay, out of which 60, sorry, if not 60, 30 is common from them. So if you take 30 outside, then you are left with 234. Okay, LCM of 234, okay, is going to be how much? 12. Correct, na? 2, 3, 6 and 6, yeah, 12. 12 is the common multiple of all. 30 into 12, 360. That's what I have shown you by the numbers also here. Okay, so they will again change together at 360 seconds. Okay, now how much is 360 seconds equal to? 360 seconds is equal to 6 minutes. Okay, so again they will change at 7 a.m. plus 6 minutes after 6 minutes. So that is what is 7, 6. Okay, it should be 7, 6 a.m. option number B. Okay, 7, 6 a.m. option number B it has to be, right? Okay, option number B it is going to be. Yes, Shreyas, good afternoon. Okay, let's go to the next then. Question number 6. In an election between 2 candidates, 80% of the registered voters cast their votes. One candidate got 60% of the votes cast and won by a majority of 960 votes. Find the total number of registered voters. Okay, a question on percentage here. Okay, see, 80% of the registered voters cast their vote. Okay, so suppose registered voters were X. Okay, one candidate got 60% of the votes cast. Okay, how many votes were cast? Okay, 80%. How many votes were cast? 80% of registered votes. Suppose that is X. Okay, and 80% means how much? 0.8. 80 by 100. Okay, 80 by 100, that is 0.8x. Okay, then one candidate got 60% and he won by a majority, okay, of 960 votes. Okay, so one of the candidates, suppose A, he got 60%. Okay, so other how much? Other how much? 40%. Okay, other how much? 40%. Okay, so A won by how much? In percentage, A won by 20%. Okay, A won by 20%. Okay, and he won by a majority. Okay, so now this is the percentage of the votes casted. Okay, so A won by 20%. Okay, so 20% of the votes casted. How many votes were casted? 0.8x. This is actually equal to how much? 960. This is actually equal to how much? 960. That is what is given. What is the total number of registered voters? That is the question. That is X. Registered voters, I told X. Okay. So 20% means 0.2. Okay. 0.2 into 0.8. X is equal to 960. Okay. So what is left? 0.16X is going to be 960. Okay. And hence the value of X is 960 divided by 0.16. Okay. Two zeros from here. 96 by 16 is going to be 6. And 000, 6000. Okay, answer is 6000. X is equal to 6000. Okay, right. Yes, Yugnayak will. Yeah, we've already started taking some sessions for gate 27 slowly. Okay, very soon, you'll get one more session for gate. Yeah, that we know, Yugnayak. Correct. Right. Next question, guys. Okay. A high-speed data processing unit can encrypt 12,000 data packets in 8 minutes. Due to software update, its efficiency drops by 20%. Okay. After the update, how many data packets can it encrypt in 15 minutes? Okay. So what is the efficiency right now? Okay. 12,000 data packets in 8 minutes. Okay. Right. In 8 minutes, 12,000 data packets. Okay. So in 1 minute, how much? Okay. So when you divide by 8, 12,000 divided by 8 will be how much? This cancels by 15, 1500. So what is the current efficiency? If I want to write down the efficiency, the current efficiency is, okay, 1500 data packets, okay, per minute. Let us define the efficiency as per minute. Okay, so the efficiency is 1500 packets per minute. Okay, now efficiency drops by 20%. So what is the new efficiency? Okay, is 80%. Okay, 80%. 80% means 0.8 times 1500. Okay, and this when you multiply again by 0.8, this is going to be 1200. 80% of this left is 1200. Okay, after the update, how many data packets can it encrypt in 15 minutes? Okay, so with this new efficiency, in 15 minutes, this is per minute, 1200 per minute. So 1200 is multiplied by 15. So this is 12 into 15, 180 and 00, 18,000. It should be able to do 18,000, option number A. Correct. Option number A it is. Okay. Next question, number 8. The price of a shirt was increased by 20% and subsequently decreased by 20%. What is the net percentage change in the price of the shirt? Okay, the price of a shirt. So subsequent change. Okay. Right. What is the net percentage change? Okay. Suppose the price of the shirt, okay, equal to X. Original. Okay. It was increased by 20%. Okay. Now see, dear. Whenever you say it was increased by how much? 20%. Okay. The 20% means how much? Okay. 0.2x. Okay. 20% is equal to how much? 0.2x. So net efficiency is 1.2x. Okay. So net increased value. Then subsequently decrease. Subsequently means after this it further decreased by 20%. Okay. Minus 20%. So how much is minus 20%? 20% is 0.2. Okay. So 0.2 into x, and what is x? 1.2x. Okay, right. So when you are going to reduce this, how much will be left? Okay, how much will be left? Original was 1.2x and I am going to reduce this becomes 0.24. Okay, so what is left? 0.96x. Okay, 0.96. So what is the net percentage change? Increase or decrease? Increase or decrease? Okay, originally it was x, now it is 0.96x. 0.96x means net value left is, okay, if I say the net value is now 0.96x means 96% of x. Okay, that means 4% net decrease. Okay, 4% net decrease it sees. Okay, right. 4% net decrease it is going to be. Okay, right. Next question. Right. Yeah, please read this and answer it. Okay, Yugnik. Okay, you have got 8K rank in third year. Yugnek, I'll just request you to message me in Telegram, okay, with your branch as well, so that I can guide you better. Okay, and here I may be able to say a general statement, but if you get connected in Telegram, I'll be able to guide you better. Okay, so just message me in Telegram. You can find the Telegram by my name, Rakesh Talreja. You can send me a DM, not necessarily in group. Okay, and I'll guide you on that level. Also specify your branch in that case. Okay, yeah. Let's get moving ahead. Yeah, a trader buys an article for 500. He marks it up by 20%. Okay, that gives the marked price. Okay, and then offers a discount of 10% on the marked price, because discount, whenever you also go to any shop and buy anything, the discount you ask is on the marked price. Okay, what is written on the product? You don't know what was the cost price of the shopkeeper, of the trader. Okay. So, for the trader, cost price is 500. He is going to mark it by 20%. Okay, he marks it up by 20% because he knows that he has to earn profit, and some bargaining and some discount also will happen. Okay, so when he marks up by 20%, okay, 20% means again how much? 0.2. Okay, so when you increase 0.2, net will be 1.2 times, 1.2 times of 500. Okay, 1.2 times 500. Okay, 1.2 times 500 is 600, and this is what is the marked price. Okay, I'll call the marked price as MP. Okay, right. Now on to this marked price, he will offer a discount of 10%. Okay, so discount has to be reduced now. So minus 10% discount. Okay, so when you reduce 10%, what is left? 90%. Okay, 90%. Okay, 90% is 0.9. 0.9 of 600 is 540. This becomes his final selling price. Okay, now the question is percentage profit. See, final percentage profit or loss, whatever it is always calculated with respect to the cost price and the selling price. Okay, so what is the percentage profit now? Okay, see, this selling price 540 is more than 500. Okay, so that is why profit is adjusted, and that is 540 minus 500 divided by CP only, divided by 500 into 100. So this is 80 and this is cancelled by 5. Sorry, 40 by 5, 8. The net percentage profit is 8%. Option number C. Option number C it will be. Okay, next question, number 10. Oh, sorry. Yeah. A shopkeeper, okay, on the eve of Diwali offered a series of discounts on television sets. Okay, the selling price of the find the selling price of the television set if the marked price, okay, is 15,800 and the successive discounts are 25% and 30%. Okay, so what is available here? Marked price is 15,800. The marked price is 15,800, from which you will reduce 25%. Okay, and then successive, these are successive discounts. It's not like a total discount of 55%. First 25% and then whatever the net value left, 30% over it. Okay, so you have to reduce 25%. Okay, so if you reduce 25%, how much is left? 75%. Finally write down the values like this. Okay, so 25% reduced means 75% left. 75% is how much? 0.75 of 15,800. Calculations will write at the end. Okay, then successive discount means from the left out value 30% is going to be reduced. Okay, so 30% reduced, how much left? 70% left. Okay, 70% is 0.7. 0.7 into 0.75 into 15,800. Okay, this is how much. Okay, calculations you can do at your end. I will just focus on more questions here rather than calculation. I'll write down the calculated answer directly for you. Okay, 8295 is what is left in front of me. 8295, where it is option number D. Okay, it is option number D, that is 8295. Okay, right. Next question, number 11 here. Okay, a laptop has a marked price of 60,000. A store offers 3 successive discounts. Again, successive discounts are there. Okay, of 10%. 15% and 5% on the marked price. The customer uses a coupon that gives an additional 1,000 off on the discounted price. Okay, so again, subsequent. Okay, whatever is the final discounted price, further 1,000 off. Okay, benefit of the coupon is applicable before calculating the bill amount for calculating GST. Okay, so the coupon is applicable before GST, then whatever the discount price came after this coupon also, onto that GST will be applied. How much? 18%. Okay, what is the final amount customer has to pay? Customer has to pay with the GST. Okay, the final discounted price plus 18% GST, the government tax. Okay, so so how much it is going to be? So the original is 60,000. And again it is successive. So successive percentages are very common in any type of questions, any type of exam usually. Okay, minus 10%. Okay, so how much is left? 90%. Okay, 0.9 into 60,000. Calculations in one shot we will write down. Then how much net? How much is next value? 15%. Okay, net is 15% successive change. So how much is left? 85%. 0.85 into 0.9 into 60,000. Okay, right, and then 5%. Okay, then 5%. Okay, so when 5% is reduced, how much is left? 95%. Okay, so 0.95 into 0.85 into 0.9 times 60,000. Okay, this is how much. Let me write down this value. Okay, calculation let me do here directly. You have to do it manually only in the exam, in HPCL at least. Okay, but you can do it, not a complicated one, but just to save time, let me write down the value here directly. 43,605. Okay, then again coupon discount 1,000. Okay, so it will be 42,605. Okay, so final price, the amount, final amount that the customer has to pay has to be 42,605. Okay, plus 18%. 18% is like 0.18. Okay, so I'll directly write down 42,605 into 1.18 plus 18% means overall 118% he will pay. Okay, 100% of this value plus 18% of this value. Okay, and then when you further multiply it by 1.18, the net value is 51,453. 453.9. Okay, so no option like this. Have I made any calculation? Check 10, 15 and 15. Okay, I'll just check it once again. The original data was 60,000 and then 10% discount, then 15% discount and then 5% discount. Okay, 43,605, that is correct, and coupon is 1,000 rupees, correct. When I subtract 1,000 rupees, 42,605. Okay, and when I calculate GST over it, it is, oh sorry, this value I have written wrong. Yeah, before this it is correct only. It is coming out to be 50,273.9. Okay, round off to nearest integer, it becomes 274. 50,274, that is the option available, number B. Okay, 50,274. Okay, yeah, correct only. Right, next question. If rupees 10,000 is invested at simple interest rate of 5% per annum, what is the interest earned after 3 years? What is the interest earned after 3 years? That is what we have to see. Now, 10,000 invested at simple interest. So, what is the simple interest basic formula? It's a very direct one line question only. Okay, it is given by PRT divided by 100. Okay, P is the principal, that is the sum invested, 10,000. Rate of interest 5. Okay, time, for how much time you want to calculate interest? After 3 years. So, time is 3. Okay, divided by 100. So, it is 1500. Net value 1500, option number C. Okay, right. Compound interest, which is again on successive change, basically a sum of 10,000, okay, is invested at 10% per annum interest. What will be the compound interest after 1 year? Okay, if the interest is compounded half yearly. Okay, so half yearly rate of interest will be how much? That also you have to see. Half yearly rate of interest will be 10 by 2, because 10 is the rate per annum. Per annum means per year. Okay, so for half year, how much rate applicable? 5%. Okay, and then you have to calculate interest after 1 year. Okay, so you can do it by successive change also. 10,000, okay, is the amount invested. Okay, at the end of half year, okay, at the end of 1 half year, okay, it has to be incremented by 5%. It has to be incremented by 5%. Okay, so 5% means 1.05. 5% increase, so net value will become 105%. Okay, so 1.05 times 10,000. Okay, now again after 2.5 years, I mean 1 more half year, 2.5 years is equal to 1 full year. Okay, again rate is 5% per every half year. Okay, plus 5%. Okay, so again 1.05 times of what is the previous value. Okay, this is what we write directly actually. The amount, okay, in case of interest compounded half yearly, the amount should be taken as principal into 1 plus, okay, whatever is the rate of interest given per annum, okay, has to be divided by 2. Okay, whatever has the rate of interest per annum divide by 2, okay, whole divide by 100 plus p into 1 plus rate of interest by 100 raised to the power number of cycles. Okay, how many cycles? We need to calculate interest after 1 year. We need to calculate interest after 1 year. Okay, and the interest is compounded half yearly. That means after compounding half yearly means after every half year the interest is calculated. So in 1 year, how many half years are there? Okay, 2. N equal to 2 half years in 1 full year, right? That is what I mean by the N value. Okay, that is what I mean by the N value. Same thing will come up here. Okay, so if I want to write down the formula, if I want to write down the final value, the calculated value, yeah, 11,025, 11025 is the net amount. Okay, the question I think is asking interest. Okay, this is the net amount. Okay, so what will be the interest? The net amount minus whatever was invested. So 1025, here it is, option number A. Option number A it is. Okay. Number 14. The average marks of 5 students in a test is 72. If one student marks were wrongly entered as 65 instead of 85, what is the correct average? See, whenever we talk about average, okay, whenever we talk about average, okay, it is given by what? Sum of observations. Okay, divided by number of observations. Suppose number of observation is n. Okay, or you can write this way also, that sum of observations is given by n into average of the data. Okay, n into the average value. Okay, so what is the first thing given? The average marks of 5 students in a class is 72. Okay, but one student marks were wrongly entered as 65 instead of 85. What is the correct average? Now see, first of all, what is the correct sum? Okay, what is the sum as per the average? Sum is average into n. Okay, so how much is the data? 5 students, n is 5 into their average is 72, that is 360. Okay, this is the sum as per this, but one student marks were wrongly entered. So what is the correct value of the sum? Okay, actual sum is 360. Now what was the entry error? Okay, wrongly entered was 65 instead of 85. Okay, so 65 is the wrong entry. Let me reduce that wrong entry and let me add the correct entry. What is the correct entry? Correct marks is 85. So there's a difference of 20 actually. So 380. This is the correct sum. So what is the correct average then? Okay, the sum divided by number of observation. This will become how much? 76. It cancels by 76. Option number C. That is the correct average. Option number C it is going to be. Okay. Next. A shopkeeper mixes 20 gram of rice at rupees 40 per kg, 30 grams at rupees 50 per kg and 50 grams at rupees 60 per kg. He then adds some more, okay, low quality rice. Okay, I'll come to a two case first of all. Let's take a simpler case of this. Okay, there are 3 and 4 mixing here. Look into this. A trader mixes 2 varieties of rice consisting rupees 50 per kg and 80 per kg. Okay, so here we'll use the idea of weighted average. Okay, a trader mixes 2 varieties of rice, okay, at 50 per kg. Okay, that is the price per kg of the two types of quality of the rice, 50 per kg, 80 per kg in a certain ratio. Okay, he sells the mixture at rupees 72 per kg, making a profit of 20%. Acha. See, one thing I want to add here before we go here, we have solved several questions on profit. Okay, percentage profit is cost price minus selling price upon cost price selling price minus cost price upon cost price into 100. Okay, but if percentage profit is given, what is the selling price? Okay, selling price you can form by this formula also, or you can write down selling price will be 100 plus P percentage of cost price. Okay, selling price will be more in case in the profit. Okay, how much more? P percent more. P percent of what? Cost price, because I told you profit or loss, the percentage is calculated on cost price. Okay, or if it is percentage loss, okay, you write down reverse, CP minus SP. Loss occurs when the cost price is more than selling price, divided by CP only. Okay, and from here, if you wanted the selling price, because loss is there, selling price is less than the cost price. How much less? Okay, 100 minus L percentage of cost price. Okay, how much less? L percentage of the cost price. L means whatever the loss percent. Okay, so one thing I'll apply in this question number 16 we are solving first. Okay, he sells the mixture at 72 per kg, making a profit of 20%. Okay, selling price is given 72. Okay, selling price is given as 72 of the mixture. I am talking about mixture. Okay, then we will use that ratio and weighted average concept. I am talking about the selling price of the mixture. Selling price is how much? 72. Okay, and this at 72 he is making a profit of 20%. So what should have been the cost price? What should have been the cost price? Okay, the cost price is 100 plus P percentage profit of the cost price. Okay, that means this 72 is 120%. 120% absolute value is 1.2. 1.2 times CP. So how much is the cost price? When you cancel here, 72 by 12, 6, and decimal will give you 10. 60. The actual cost price is 60. Okay, now the trader has used what? Two types of, he got two types of rice from the market. One is 50 per kg, one is 80 per kg. Okay, in a certain ratio. Okay, and then when he mixes in a certain ratio, he get a net rice, a net type of rice whose cost price is 60. He sells at a profit of 20% and he sells it at 72 per kg. Okay, the question is, what is the ratio in which the rupees 50 per kg and 80 per kg rice were mixed? Okay, so suppose, this is the price. Okay, suppose rice 1, I'll call it as rice 1 and rice 2. Rice 1 x kg was used. Okay, and suppose rice 2 some y kg was used. Let us be very simple. Let's solve it logically rather than any formulas of weighted average and all. Okay, now how much rice was taken? X kg of rice 1. So what is the price? Okay, what is the price? Net price per kg. I will write down net price per kg of the mixture. Okay, so he took x kg, okay, for which price was 50 per kg. Okay, right. So you will get rupees, kg into rupees per kg will get cancelled. This is rupees. Then he took y kg of the rice 2, okay, whose cost is 80 per kg. Okay, this is the net price, but I want net price per kg. So how much is the total kg he got? X plus y. X plus y. And this has to be equal to 60. This has to be equal to the 60. Okay, you can calculate the ratio. The question is find the ratio in which the quantities were mixed. The ratio will be x by y. We can solve it from here. Okay, so how much it is left? That is 50x plus 80y is equal to 60x plus 60y. Okay, so solving from here, I have 10x is equal to 20y. I want 50 and 80, rice 1 and rice 2 quantity. That is x by y, which is 20 by 10 or 2 by 1. 2:1 is the correct ratio. Option number A. 2:1 is the correct ratio. That is option number A. You can let me know if there is any confusion. Okay. All right. Yeah. Good to know that, Akbar. Yeah. And congratulations for your selection in NALCO. All the very best. God bless you. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's go ahead to the next. Yeah. So this one, a shopkeeper mixes, the rice, 20 kg of rice at 40 per kg, 30 kg at 50 per kg, and 50 kg, okay, at rupees 60 per kg. So three types of rice are there. Then he adds some more low quality rice, okay, rice 4, okay, which is priced at 40 per kg and sells the final mixture at 54 per kg, making a 20% profit. Okay, so first final mixture, again if I talk with respect to mixture, the selling price is 54 and this is after a 20% profit. So that means selling price is 100 plus P% of the cost price. So this 54 is 120%, means 1.2 times CP. So what is going to be CP? When you cancel, it will come up as 45 actually. 54, 540 by 12. Yeah, it will come up as 45. Okay, 45 per kg. Okay, so the net cost price is rupees 45 per kg. And how it is obtained? Now, as per the previous question motivation, I'll write down this number directly then. Okay, the shopkeeper mixes 20 kg. Okay, now see, I'll write down what is the net price per kg is already known to me, 45. And this is obtained by how much? What is the net price? Then divided by total kg. What is the net price? 20 kg of rice, which is priced at 40 per kg. So net price is how much? 20 into 40, 800. Na? There is a quality of rice which is 40 per kg and you are buying 20 kg of it. Okay, so 800. Okay, then you buy 30 kg of another rice whose price is rupees 50. Then you buy 50 kg of another rice, okay, whose price is 60 per kg. Okay, and then you add some more low quality rice whose price is 40. But how many kgs of low quality rice was added? Suppose X. Okay, suppose X. So X into, that is what is unknown, X into 40. The low quality price rate is 40 per kg. How much is the total kg? 20, 30, 50, X. Okay, this is the equation to be solved. That's it. You will get your answer. Okay, so I'll shift this on the left side. 45 is multiplied by 20, 30, 50, 50, 50, 100. 100 plus X is equal to 800 plus 1500. Okay, plus 3000. Okay, so once again, 3000 plus 4500 plus 800, 5300 plus 40x. Okay, so 5x minus 45x minus 40x, 5x is equal to 53 minus 45. 53 minus 45 is 800. Okay, so what is the value of x? 800 by 5, 160. 160, 160. Option number B. Okay, option number B. Right? Okay, then we'll go to the next question. Right, this is also done. Yeah, a man travels 90 km at 45 km per hour and then travels for 1 hour at 60 km per hour and finally travels 150 km in 3 hours. What is the average speed for the entire journey? Now, average speed, okay, you should always simply calculate by this formula. Okay, what is going to be my average speed? Okay, speed is distance upon time. Okay, because broken journey is given, so you should be able to write down total distance traveled divided by total time taken. Total distance taken, travel divided by total time taken. Okay, total distance travel divided by the total time taken, correct? Okay, now what is the total distance? A man travels 90 km first. Okay, then travels for 1 hour. Okay, now in the first, see, in the first case, distance and speed is given. Okay, so I will keep writing total distance, 3 parts are given and the time for the first. In the first case, time is not given. So what is time? Okay, time is distance upon speed. Time is the distance upon speed. Okay, that is distance 90, speed 45. In the next case, distance is not given, but he travels for 1 hour at 60 km per hour. Okay, the distance is speed into time. Speed 60, time is 1 hour only. Okay, and directly time is given 1 hour. So second time is 1 hour. And third case, he finally travels 150 km. Okay, so distance is given 3 hours. So direct time is also given 3 hours. Okay, the net value is your average speed. Okay, got the logic, na? 90, 60, 150 plus 150, 300 divided by this is 2 plus 1 plus 3, 6. 50 it has to be. Check the calculation once, it looks correct. 50 kmph, option number C. Okay, option number C. Next, a man travels from town A to town B at the speed of 40 and returns at the speed of 60. What is the average speed for the whole journey? Okay, average speed for the whole journey. So see again, average speed is how much? Total distance by total time taken. What is the total distance? Total distance. town A to town B. What is the distance? Not given, but returning also same distance. Na? He returns. Okay, returns means to the town A. Okay, so suppose town A to town B, the distance equal to D. Okay, so he travels a distance D plus D. Town A to B and B to A, same distance. Okay, D plus D. Okay, time taken. Now, in the first case, you have D by 40. Time is distance by speed. And in the second case, you have D by 60. That is why D not required, it will cancel. Okay, it will actually come up as D cancel. The numerator will be 2. I'll send 40 and 60 above. 40 into 60 divided by denominator will become 60 plus 40. Okay, so denominator is 100. Okay, so 24, 0 cancel into 2, 48. Okay, the net answer is 48. Net answer is going to be 48. B. Total distance upon total time. Number 19. Okay, a train 720 meters long is running at a speed of 54 kmph. How long will it take to cross another train 630 meters long coming from opposite direction at a speed of 36 kmph? Now you see here, okay, train crosses train. Okay, train crossing train. Suppose this is the first train. Okay, and it has some length L1. Okay. Now, what is the meaning of crossing? How long will it take to cross another train? Okay, so crossing means, suppose understand this way. This is the direction in which this is going. It is having some speed S1. Okay, now there is another train whose length is L2. Suppose the train is T2. Okay, and it is moving in this direction, opposite direction. They are going in opposite direction. Okay, so in this direction, the train 2 is advancing with the speed S2. Okay, now this is the front of the train, this is the back of the train. For the other train, this is the front, this is the back. Okay, to completely cross each other, how much distance has to be taken? Okay, how much distance has to be taken? You see here, first what will happen? Okay, for a moment, let us assume that the train 2 is stationary. Why you can assume? Because you can use the concept of relative speed. Okay, what is the relative speed of first with respect to second if second was stationary? Now, because two bodies are traveling in opposite direction. Okay, opposite direction. So, what is the relative speed? Of T2 with respect to T1 is going to be S1 plus S2. Is going to be S1 plus S2. When their bodies are in same direction, it is subtraction of the speeds. Okay. When the two bodies are in opposite direction, the speeds will always get added. Okay, now how much distance? So now the scenario is like you have this train T1, okay, and the train T2 is now assumed to be stationary. It has some length L2. You can now assume it to be stationary. Okay, and you can assume that the only train T1 is moving with the speed S1 plus S2. Okay, how much distance it has to cover? Now see, first it has to reach up to here. Okay. First, it has to reach up to here. How much distance up to here? L2. Then it has to completely cross. Okay, so completely cross means the back. Okay, the back of the train T1. Okay, this was the front. Okay, after some time, the back has to come up here. Okay, and this will happen. Okay, this is the front. So this is L1. Okay, so first it covers L2 and then it covers L1 distance. Okay, so to completely cross to completely cross the distance it has to travel is L1 plus L2. L1 plus L2. Okay, so what is the time? Time is distance divided by speed. Okay, how much distance it has to travel? L1 plus L2. And how much speed? S1 plus S2. Okay, the distance is 720 plus 630. Acha, one more thing you have to be careful here. The distance is in meters, but the speed, okay, is in kilometer per hour. Okay, the first speed is 54 and the second one is 36. Okay, 54 plus 36, but this is in kilometer per hour, kmph. Okay, and the options are in seconds. So let us convert everything into seconds. Okay, so numerator will become how much? 1350 divided by 90 kmph. Okay, this is meter. Okay, 90 kilometer per hour multiplied by 5. That is the conversion you have to use. 1 kmph is 5 by 18 meters per second. Okay, so 5 by 18, then it will come meter per second. So meter will cancel and answer will be 1450 is divided by how much? This was cancelled as 5, 25. Then your answer will be in seconds. This cancels as how much? 156. No. Yeah, correct. This was, 5 times actually rather. Okay, and then 100. 54 seconds has to be the answer. 54 seconds, option number B. Okay. Only difference is if if the trains were in same direction, okay, then the time required will be still the distance they have to, cover both each other lengths, L1 plus L2, divided by, okay, S1 minus S2, or I will say modulus of S1 minus S2, whatever is the greater speed that has to come. Okay, modulus of S1 minus S2. Okay, if they were in same direction, then only difference will be the relative speed. Okay, relative speed will be subtracted whenever two bodies are in the same direction. Okay. Of course, we are not going into the derivation of these formulas. It's the end moment practice session for HPCL, but usually simple only. Now, A can do a piece of work in 10 days, B in 20 days. If both work together, how long will they take to finish the 3/4 of the work? Okay, 3/4 of the work. Okay, simple concept of efficiency. Okay, let us do it by the simple concept of efficiency. Okay, a man can do a piece of work in 10 days. Okay. What is the efficiency of A? What is the efficiency of A? Now, when I say efficiency, what do I mean by efficiency? Efficiency mean work done per unit time. Okay, here what is the unit of time? Days. Here it will be work done per day, because the unit of time in the question is days. Okay, it could be minutes, it could be hours, anything can be given. Okay, so what is the efficiency of A? What is going to be the efficiency of A? Okay, now A will complete the work in 10 days. So how much work will it do in per day? Per 1 day, 1 by 10th. Every day he will do 1 by 10, 1 by 10, 1 by 10, 1 by 10, 1 by 10 of work. Then he will be able to do total work. Okay, we assume total work as 1 unit. Okay, so efficiency of A is 1 by 10, or you can write in percentage also. Let it be like this. Okay, so 1 by 10th work per day. Okay, similarly, what is going to be the efficiency of B? Okay, B can do the work in 20 days. So how much work in 1 day? 1 by 20. Okay, how much work in 1 day? 1 upon 20. Okay, now they work together. So when they work together, okay, what is their total efficiency? Okay. Okay, what is the net efficiency? Okay, if they are working together, every day A will do 1 by 10 and every day B will do 1 by 20, because what is this work done per day? They are working together. So every day both of the work will be combined or not, right? Na? Every day both of their work will be combined. So 1 by 10 plus 1 by 20 will be combined. Okay, and this will be equal to how much? 2 by 20 plus 1 by 20. This will be equal to 3 by 20. Okay, so if the net efficiency is 3 by 20, what is the time taken? Okay, what is time taken to complete the work? See, simple logic is, if A was taking 10 days, efficiency is 1 by 10. If B was taking 20 days, efficiency is 1 by 20. Work done per unit time will normally be 1 by n. Okay, 1 by n. Okay, if A is able to do work in n days, the efficiency is 1 by n. Okay, so what is the time taken? Efficiency is reciprocal of time taken, I can say. Okay, so what is the time taken? Reciprocal of this value, 20 by 3. Okay, 20 by 3 days. Okay, but the question is asking not the time taken to complete work. What is the time taken to finish 3/4 of the work? Okay, time taken for 3/4 of the work. It is going to be 3 by 4. Okay, times 20 by 3. So now it is cancelled and left as 5 days. Okay, 5 days. Option number B. The answer will be 5 days now. Okay, next question. 21. Pipe A can fill a tank in 8 hours, pipe B can fill it in 6 hours, pipe C can empty the full tank in 12 hours. If all the 3 pipes are open together, then how long will it take to fill the tank? Okay, now you see here again, okay, pipe A, okay, can fill the tank in 8 hours. So what is the pipe A efficiency? Efficiency, as we just discussed, is reciprocal of time taken, 1 by 8. Here efficiency is work done per hour. Okay, here the efficiency is work done per unit time. Unit of time here is hour. So work done per hour, okay, is how much? 1 by 8, because total work is done in 8 hours. Okay, pipe B. Okay, so what is the efficiency of the pipe B? 1 by 6. Pipe C can empty, okay, the full tank in 12 hours. So what is the efficiency? 1 by 12. But that is what type of efficiency? Okay, the pipe C is the planning, pipe C is, here emptying the full tank. Okay, where pipe A and pipe B are filling. A and B here are filling, but C here is doing the opposite job. Okay, empty the tank. Okay, they are going to, A and B will fill the tank. Okay, C is going to empty the tank. Okay, and this is what we call it as concept of negative or opposite work. Okay, now if all the 3 pipes are open together, okay, if all 3 are open together, what is the net efficiency? What is efficiency here? Repeat, work done per hour. Okay, that means what is the work done here to fill the pipe? Okay, how much is the pipe filled in 1 hour? So because of A, the pipe will be filled by 1/8. Because of B, the pipe will be filled by 1/6. But because of C, the pipe will, the tank will empty. Because of C, the tank will empty. In every 1 hour, how much it will empty? 1 by 12. So because it is opposite, you have to subtract, na? You have to subtract. A and B are filling. Okay, the question is how long will it take to fill? We are talking about filling. So A and B are filling the tank 1 by 8 and 1 by 6 in every hour. But at the same time, C is emptying the tank 1 by 12 in every 1 hour. Okay, so this is the net work done in 1 hour. Okay, that is what I called it as net efficiency. Okay, so efficiency is a very simple way to, handle this case. How much is the LCM? You can take 8, 6, 12. I'll write 24. Then you have 3, then you have 4, and then you have 2. Okay, so this is 5 by 24. Okay, if this is the net efficiency, okay, what is the time taken? Reciprocal. .8 hours. 4.8 hours. That is 4 hours. Okay, 4 hours and 0.8 of hour is 48 minutes. 0.8 into 60. 4 hours plus 48 minutes. Where it is 4 hours 48 minutes. Option number A. 4 hours and 48 minutes. Option number 8 is going to be right. Correct. Next question. Number 22. If 12 men can complete a piece of work in 18 days, working 6 hours a day, then in how many days will 9 men complete the same work? Now, when a group of people work, okay, simple logic, okay, work is proportional to number of men. More men will do more work, okay. Men is just, a criteria to define as per question. It could be as per this given question. It could be women also, it could be boys, it could be girls, anything can be given. Point is more people will do more work, okay. Okay, more the number of days, more work will be done. Work is also proportional to hours per day. Okay, if 2 people, they have the same efficiency, but one will work for 6 hours a day, another one will work for 10 hours a day. The one who will work for more hours per day will do more work, na? Okay, will do more work. Okay, so if I combine here, okay, work is proportional to, okay, number of men, number of days, and number of hours per day. Okay, so same work has been taken here. If 12 men can complete a piece of work, okay, so what is the 2 scenarios to be completed? Okay, to be compared. Scenario 1, scenario 2. Okay, in the first scenario, 12 men are working. Okay, for how many days? 18 days, and they are working for 6 hours a day. Okay, and in the second scenario, how many days will 9 men? So 9 men are there. How many days? I don't know, but they are working for 8 hours a day. Okay, and they do the same work. okay, will complete the same work. So same work means you have to equate this work. Okay, then proportionality constant not required. Okay, if you write work here equal to some constant of proportionality MDH, but K will be there on both the sides, so K I am not writing here. Just you can simply equate MDH. Okay, you can simply equate MDH. M1 D1 H1 is equal to M2 D2 H2. Okay, sometimes if H not given, if H1 equal to H2, you only have men into days concept. M1 D1 equal to M2 D2. Okay, we also call this as men into days concept. Okay, that is a simpler one, but sometimes the R's are also given. Okay, men into days concept. The work is proportional to men into days. Okay, yeah. So only thing is you have to find the value of D from here. How much it should be? 12 into 6 is 72. 72 by 8, 72 by 9 also if you cancel is 8. And then 18 is there. No. 12 into 8 into 6, correct, is 9 into D into 8 hours a day. Okay, this is equal only, na? 8 will cancel, the D will be 18 only, yeah, that's what, it is 18. See, 12, 6 is 72, 9 is also 72. So, the number of days will be 8. Number of men reduced, but number of working hours was increased. Okay, so the number of days remains to be 18 only. Option number D. Option number D. Okay, yeah. From the top of a tower, the angle of depressions of the top and bottom of a nearby building are 30° and 45° respectively. If the height of the tower, now see, from the top of a tower, okay, suppose this is the tower. Of course, every tower and building, will be located, on the ground. Okay, so the calculations will be with reference to the ground level also. Now, the question is from the top of the tower. Okay, let's say this is the tower. Okay, and this is the top of the tower. The angle of depression, that means whenever I'm looking to the building, I have to look down. The building will be smaller in height. Okay, this tower has a height of 100 meter. That is mentioned somewhere. Height of the tower is 100 meter. The angle of depression of the top and bottom of a nearby building. Okay, so that is clear that nearby building has a lower height. Okay, suppose its height is h. Okay, what is mentioned is the angle of depression of top and bottom of the building. Okay, that means when I see this top of the building, the angle of depression, okay, is 30°, and when I see the bottom of the building, the angle is 45°. This much is 45°. Okay, if the height of the tower is 100, what is the height of the building? Okay, now simple. Suppose this much portion, the ground distance between the tower and building is suppose x. Okay, now if this much is 45, this will also be 45. Okay, this also will of course become 45. Okay, so first I will apply tan 45, which is equal to 1, and tan 45 is how much? Opposite side divided by base of the angle. What is the base of the angle? Tower height, 100. Okay, so what is x is also 100. Okay, now what you can do, okay, let's take this top triangle. Okay, top triangle means here this one, so with the 30° angle. Okay, this is 30°. Okay, now this is 100, the distance between the top between the tower and the building. Okay, so I can find out this value. Okay, I can find out this value. Suppose this is some value y. Suppose this much is some value y. Okay, so again I will write down tan theta, tan 30°, which is 1 by root 3, is opposite side divided by base, y upon 100. Okay, so what is the value of y? You are getting the y as 100 is divided by root 3. Okay, then, okay, what is the height of the building? Okay, so the building height, we've got the answer here. Building height will be from here 100 minus this y. 100 minus y, y is 100 by root 3. 100 minus 100 by root 3. So 100 if I take common, b is the answer. If you take the 100 common, b will be the answer. 1 minus 1 by root 3. Okay. Right. Answer number B, 100 into 1 minus 1 by root 3. Okay, done. Next question then. 24. A rectangle has length 20 and width 12. Okay. A square of side 4 centimeter is removed from one corner. What is the parameter of the resulting figure? Simple geometry illustration, nothing more. First, I will take a rectangle whose length is 20 and width is 15. Width is 12. Then a square of side 4 is removed, okay, from one of the corner. Okay, so when you remove the side of 4, suppose this is what you remove, this is 4, this is 4. What is the net picture that is going to be seen? Now see, okay, whatever you remove from here is appeared here, and whatever you remove from here is appeared here. Parameter will not change, okay, because this is how the picture will effectively look to you. Okay, right. So this is 4. Okay, and this is how much? This is 20 minus 4. Okay, this is 12 minus 4. So this is 4. Okay, so no change in parameter. Okay. So what is the answer? For rectangle, what is the parameter? Twice of L plus B, that is 12 plus 20, 20 plus 12, 32 into 2, 64. Your answer has to be 64. Option number A. Simple. Question 25. A circle has a radius of 14 centimeter. The length of the arc of a circle. Now, what is the formula for length of arc of any circle? The length of arc of any circle is r into theta. Okay, say if this is the circle and if you want to consider this arc, which subtends angle theta at the center. Okay, this length, the length of this arc, this is the radius. The length is r into theta. R into theta. The length of the arc is 44. Okay, so if I just use this calculation, length is 44 is equal to radius is 14 into theta. Okay, so what is the theta? Is 44 by 14. If you cancel 2, it is 22 by 7, which is nothing but pi. The theta is pi. Okay, find the area. Now theta is pi. Okay, if theta is actually pi, it makes a semicircle 180 degree. Okay, theta equal to pi means actually this much is the sector, which is nothing but semicircle 180 degree. Pi or in degree 180 degree, and that is going to form semicircle. Okay, so area of the sector means area of semicircle. So what is going to be the area of semicircle? Half pi r square. Half into pi r square. Simple. Half into pi r square. Because area of circle is pi r square. So half pi r square. Pi is 22 by 7 I'll take, and radius was 14. Okay, so 14 square. Okay, so 1 7 will cancel. This 22 by 2 is 11, and 1 7 if you cancel, 14 into 2 will be left. Okay, let's calculate this value. Okay, let's complete the calculation quickly. 308 it is. It is going to be how much? It is going to be the 308. Where it is option number A, 308. Okay, otherwise what is the area of sector? Okay, if there is any random angle, the area of sector is simply given by theta divided by, suppose theta is in radian, okay, divide by pi, okay, into pi r square, and that becomes theta into r square. Pi cancel. Okay, theta divided by 2 pi. I'm sorry, theta divided by 2 pi. So half theta pi square. That is why theta was pi here, so half pi r square. Otherwise, for any angle, any other angle, the area of sector can be taken as theta by 2 pi into pi r square. Correct. Next. A park is in the shape of trapezium with parallel sides measuring 60 and 90, and the distance between them is 40. Inside the park, a circular fountain of radius 7 meter is built in the middle, and a rectangular shed of 15 cross 10 inside the park. What is the area of the park available for walking? Park available, I think this has to be written as walking. For walking and playing, excluding the space occupied by fountain and shed. Direct area question. Na? Okay, no need to even draw the picture. See, what is the area that is left? Okay, area of the park left available. Okay, and that is going to be area of trapezium. What is the area of trapezium? Half into distance of parallel sides Okay, half into sum of parallel sides into distance between parallel sides. Distance between parallel side is 40. This is the net area of the trapezium. Okay, what all you have to reduce? Okay, fountain area whose radius is 7. So pi r square. Okay, pi into 7 square. So pi I'll directly write 22 by 7. 22 by 7 into 7 square, pi r square. And one more thing, you have to exclude this rectangular shade area. So rectangle area is simply height into base 15 into 10. Okay, so this much is how much? 150 into, you cancel this 20. So 300, 3000 minus 22 into 7, 17 cancel, 22 into 7, 154 minus 150. Okay, so 2700 and 4 less, 2696 it has to be, yes. 2696, option number B. Option number B, it is 2696. Next question. A cylindrical water tank has height 14 and diameter 40, height 14 and diameter also 14. It is painted on the curved surface and on the top only. The bottom is not painted. If the cost of painting is 12 per square meter, what is the total cost? Okay, so see, what is the total cost? Total area into 12. Total cost means how much is the total painted area, and per area the rate is 12. So into 12 I'll do, what is the total painted area? Curved surface area. Okay, for curved surface, the area is given by 2 pi RH for a cylinder. It is cylinder, na? Okay, the curved surface area is 2 pi RH, and top is circular. So what is the area of circle? Pi r square. Okay, so it is 2 pi RH plus pi r square. Okay, if the bottom was painted, another pi r square will come into 12. Okay, so we'll write down these numbers here. 2 into pi again using 22 by 7 into radius. See, diameter 14, so radius is 7. Okay, so 7 into height is 14 plus pi again 22 by 7 into 7 square and then whole multiplied by 12 that we will do at the end. So how much is this much part only? 7 cancel. Okay, I'll just do the calculations part quickly. Let's be quick in the answer here. 44 into 14, and then what is supposed to be add is again this one and multiplied by 20. Final answer 9240. Okay, final answer 9240. Okay, you can do the calculations manually, but yeah, let's move to the next question now. 9240. Yeah, what is the next question? 28. For the quadratic equation 2x square minus 4x plus 3, what is the nature of roots? Yeah, so they have also asked 1 or 2 questions on direct quadratic equation. What is the nature of roots? We need the discriminant for this. Okay, what is the discriminant, or you also, call it as D, the delta. Okay, is given by b square minus 4ac. Okay, now this is A, this is B, this is C. Okay, B is minus 4 actually, so minus 4 square minus 4ac, A is 2, this is 3. 16 minus, okay, 16 minus 24, it is negative. Okay, and whenever discriminant is negative, you will have complex roots. We know that quadratic equation fundamental, you will have complex roots. They are not even asking the value of the roots. What is the nature of the roots? Okay, I think another question was there. Yeah, what is the discriminant they are asking, and also how many real roots? Okay, so what is the discriminant again here? Again, I will apply b square minus 4ac. B is minus 2, minus 4 into A is 1 and C is 17. Okay, 4 minus 68, this is again negative. Okay, again negative means complex roots. Complex conjugate roots. Okay, so discriminant is, if I want to write down the value also, they're asking 4 minus 68 minus 64. So the value is minus 64, but how many real roots? 0 real roots. Okay, 0 real roots because it is only having complex roots. Okay, this is a very simple question. Okay, what is the mode in a given set of data? Mode is the number which occurs with the highest frequency. Mode is the number which occurs with the highest frequency. Okay, so you will see 5, 5, 5. Okay, now 8, 7, 6, 9, they appear once, but 5 appears with highest frequency. Okay, so the mode is 5, the number with the highest frequency. Okay, 31. The marks obtained by a group of students in a test are given below. What is the arithmetic mean of their marks? Arithmetic mean or average? Arithmetic mean, arithmetic average is simply the sum of observation divided by number of observations. So again, we'll use sum of observation divided by number of observation. Now, what is the sum of observation? 10 marks is obtained by 2 students. Okay, sum means total marks. Arithmetic mean of their marks, sum here means total marks upon total students. This is what is required by the question. Total marks is divided by total students. Total students, right? Okay, so what is the total marks? Total marks is 10 into 2, 20, plus 20 marks is obtained by 4 students, so that will be 80. Then 30 marks is obtained by 8 students. Then 40 marks is obtained by 4 and 50 marks is obtained by 2 students. Divided by number of students is 2 plus 4 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2. Okay, so this is going to be how much? This is 20 plus 80 plus 240 plus 160 plus 100. Okay, is divided by total number is how much? 6, 6, 12 plus 8, 20. Okay, so this is how much? 100, 340, 440, 600, 600 by 20. It has to be 30. Okay, because the numerator turned out to be 600. Okay, 100. Yeah, this is correct. 340, 445. Yeah, 600 by 20. So 30 is the correct answer. 30 means option number A. 30 means option number A. Simple one. Okay. Right. Now, if you can see, see, last 3 questions, there is no point of, discussing here. Okay, what calculation we will discuss. You please do this, simplify the because they don't, every time in HPCL, 2-3 questions, they are just asking calculation questions because calculator is not allowed, and that too simple calculation. 15 plus 3 whole square minus 15 minus 3 square. Next is 8 into 12 by 4 minus into 2. What they are asking is you must know which operation to apply first, the BODMAS. Okay. Which operation to apply first, so you can handle this question your own. Okay, if x is under root 625 plus under root 81, what is the value of x square? You can handle it on your own. Okay, what is the value of x square? Correct, na? Right, I'll just write down the answer, how much this is going to be. This will become actually 4ab. Okay, so 60, 80, 780. Okay, this is going to become how much? First I will apply this division. Okay, so this is 3. Okay, 3 to 6, 8 minus 6, 2. Okay. Next one is 25 plus 9, 34. Then x square, 34 square will be 1156. Okay, I've just given the answer for you. You can, check the calculations later. Okay, now let's come to the, as I told you, 34 questions of quantitative were there, 34 questions of intellectual potential will be there. Let's come to the intellectual potential questions now. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So starting with the questions of intellectual potential, logical reasoning basically. Now refer to the following letter, number, symbol series and answer the question. All numbers are single digit numbers. If all the number and symbols are dropped, which of the following will be 7th from the left? Okay, so I'll just keep cancelling it. Okay, numbers and symbols. Okay, so letters will be there. Okay, number I have to drop. Okay, so B is number you drop, symbol you drop, number you drop. Again, this is symbol, this is the number, this is a symbol, number, symbol, number, this is a symbol, again a number and a symbol. This is dropped. Okay, which of the following will be 7th from the left? Okay, 7th from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. K. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7th from left. Left and right also they have clearly written. Okay. So few questions of intellectual potential are very similar to this. Okay, just simple brain reading exercise. Okay, refer to the following letter. All questions are single digit numbers. Okay, if all letters are dropped now, if all letters are dropped from the series, which of the following will be 6 from the left? Only letters are dropped. Okay, so C, then F is a letter, Z is a letter, A is a letter, drop, M is a letter, D is a letter, V, then Q and R. Okay, which of the following will be sixth from the left? So sixth is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 will be 6 only. Okay. Got it? Very, very easy. Okay, question number 3. Each of the digits in the number 7413862 is arranged in ascending order. Okay, so when you arrange it in the ascending order, how much it is going to be? You have 1, you have 2, you have 3, you have 4, and 5 is not there, 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, yeah, these are the 7 digits. Okay, from left to right, what will be the sum of the digits which are third from the left and third from the right? 1, 2, 3, third from the left and third from the right. Okay, 3 plus 6, 9. What is this? Very, very easy. Each of the digits in the number are arranged in the ascending order. Similar question. Again, they are arranged in the ascending order. Okay, from left to right. Now see, when I arrange it in the ascending order, again, the first number is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Okay, what is the sum of the digits from the second from the left and second from the right? Second from the left, second from the right. 10. 3 plus 7. Okay, 3 plus 7. Okay, next. If A stands for, yeah, this is some coding. Okay, sometimes the operators, they are coding by letters. Okay, it's a common coding question. A stands for division, B stands for into, C for plus, and D for minus. What will be in place of question mark? I mean, what will be this operation equivalent to? I'll write it here. 26. Now A is division, 26 divide by 2. Then C is how much? Just carefully keep reading. Plus. So plus how much? Plus 7. Okay, B is into. So into 2. Okay, B is into 2, then D is minus, okay, minus 20. You have to do this, okay. So 26 by 2 division, I'll do first 13 plus multiplication 7 to 14 and minus 20. 27 minus 27 is your answer, option number A itself. Okay. Number 6, oh sorry. What will come in place of question mark? Okay, in the following equation, if plus and minus are interchanged and into divide are interchanged, okay, so you have to interchange some operands. Okay, so accordingly, I will rewrite this equation as, we'll rewrite this calculation as 8 into 4, divide and into are exchange, plus with minus, minus 54, into will become divide by 9 and minus will again become plus 13. Okay, so this is 32. Okay, minus 54 by 9 is how much? 6 and plus 13. Okay, so answer is how much? 26 plus 13, 39. Oh, any error have I done? Okay, this is minus 54 by 9. Okay, and minus is becoming plus 13. 32. 54 by 6 is 9 only. 32 minus 6 is 26 plus 9, 39. Or maybe there is some typo error that has come in the question. Definitely some typing error might have come in the question. Otherwise, there is nothing, you know, great to think in this question. Yeah, answer has to be 39. Okay, or let me check it. I think I have the original file with me. Actually, no need to check it, but okay. Since I have the file with me, I'll just check it once. But in the file, which question it is, again, that I have to see. Okay. Acha, no. Question is correct only. I have done a typing error actually. Okay, I have done a typing error while copying this question. This is 54 divided by 6. Question was correct only. 54 divided by 6. I have done that typing error. So this portion is actually 9, or maybe I had the answer 54 when I'm reading the question, it is 9. Okay, so now yeah, it is correct. It is correct only. Okay, minus of 9 and plus of 13. Okay, 32 minus of 9. Now it is correct. 23 plus 13, 36. Yeah, there it is, the option number A. Correct only. Yeah. Next, refer to the following number symbol series and answer the question. Counting to be done from left to right. Okay. Now again, a series of letter numbers and some symbols are given to you. Okay, it's not the letters, only number and symbol. How many such symbols are there? Each of which is immediately preceded by an odd number, but not immediately followed by even number. Just be careful about the language. What they are asking, how many such symbols are there? Suppose symbol is S, okay, which is preceded by an odd number. So before it, an odd number has to be there, but not immediately followed by even number. So what should come up here? 1, 2, 3. Here even should not come. Anything other than even. Okay, so here what can come? It may be a symbol or it may be an odd number. Okay, so we have to find such symbols. Okay, so see, @ is the symbol, but it has to have an odd number before it. So this is not correct. Now you see this symbol. Okay, you see this combination. Before it odd number and after it, it is not an even number. Got my point, na? Then keep reading the symbols. Okay, before it even number not required. Okay, before it even number should not be there. Before it preceded by an odd number. Then next symbol, yeah, look into this. Odd number and not followed by even. Okay, 9 is not even, correct. Next symbol. Now this is not to be counted because this is even. Okay, it should not be followed by even. Why I did not count? This is odd. It should not be preceded by even number. Then this is even. Sorry, I wanted odd here, but this is even. Now next symbol. Next symbol. Now see, this is okay. Odd and followed by not a even number. Correct. Yeah, this is not to be counted because it is followed by even number. Okay, this is not to be counted because it is preceded by even number. Okay, this is again not to be counted because it is followed by a odd even number. Correct. And now it is not followed by anything, so this is also not to be counted. Okay, this was also not to be counted. So how many countings? Actually 3 only. 1, 2 and 3. Just verify once. Okay, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, only 3 symbols are coming into this picture as per the rule to be followed. Before it odd, after it even. So some are basic, basic brain puzzles. Very basic. You don't have to apply a lot of logic also, but you have to solve it with concentration and understand what they are asking. Okay, one more questions of similar type. Okay, how many such symbols? Achha, one more good part is, mostly from many pattern, they have got 2 to 3 questions on the same pattern. Okay, means if you adapt to one, you can adapt to second also. You don't have to apply any additional logic. Okay, only some framing they will change. Okay, how many such symbols are there? Each of which are immediately preceded by a letter. Okay, so now symbol has to be preceded by a letter. Letter should be there and also immediately followed by another symbol. Another symbol. Okay, so letter, symbol, this combination we have to search. Okay, now you see, this is a symbol not to be counted because it has to be followed by a symbol. Okay, then now see, this is the combination letter, symbol, letter, symbol. Okay, then now see, this is again not to be counted because it is followed by letter. No. Now see this symbol, letter, symbol combination. Okay, right. Then this will not be counted because it is not followed by symbol. Now this one, not to be counted because followed by letter. This one again, letter, symbol. Okay. Then next again, no, again this is not to be counted because followed by a letter. I is a letter. Again not to be counted, followed by a letter Q. Not to be counted, followed by letter X. Okay. So how many cases I highlighted? Again 3 only. 1, 2, 3. Option number A. Option number A it is. Okay. Next question. What should come in place of question mark in the given series? Okay. What should come in place of question mark? Okay, let's do it. Okay. 118, 91, 67, 46 and 28. Okay. So what is the pattern that is building up? Okay. I'll write it in the particular spacing actually. 118, 91, 67, 46, 28 and a dash. Okay, so I think it is reducing. Okay, what is the reduction factor if I am able to find 18 plus 9? So this is minus 27. Then this is having a difference of how much? 24, minus 24, reduced by 24. This is how much? 17, 4, 21. Okay, this is reduced by 21. This is reduced by 18. Okay, so it is a decreasing series, a simple series question. Okay, where the difference is also decreasing in nature. 27, 24, 21, 18. 3, 3, 3 reduce. Okay, so what should be next? Okay, next definitely Okay, if you reduce 3 from here, minus 15. Okay, because this also has to reduce by 3. Okay, minus 15, 28 minus 15, 13. Answer has to be C. Answer has to be C. Okay, next question. Number 10. Again a series question. I'll write down the numbers a little bit more clear. This is an increasing case. 11, 23, 36, 50, 65, question mark. Okay, how much increased? 12, 13, 14, 15. So very clearly, what should be the next addition? Okay, the next addition will be plus 16, and that going to make the number as 81. Option number B. Okay, plus 81. Right? Next. Number 11. 156 is related to 52 in a certain logic. Following the same logic, 123 is related to 41. Okay, to which of the following is 93 related to? Following the same logic, or a simple logic it is. Very extreme simple logic. 156, okay, when you divide by 3, you get 52. 123, again, when you divide by 3, you get 41. Okay, similarly, the answer then has to be 93 divided by 3, okay, 31. Same logic if you have to apply. So, numbers are given by a division of 3. Answer is 31. Option number C. Finished. Question number 12. Below are given two sets of numbers. Okay, this is set number 1 and this is set number 2. In each set of numbers, a certain mathematical operation on first number results in the second number. Similarly, certain mathematical operation on second number results in third number, and so on. Which of the following options given follow the same set of operation as in question? Okay, note a 2 and 3 digit number cannot be broken. I mean, if it is 180, you have to consider 180. You cannot break into digits. That is what they have also mentioned for clarity. So, what is actually happened here? 180 to 155. Okay, so it's a reduction very clearly of 25, right? Then 155 to 135 minus 20. Okay, then there is minus 10. That's it. Okay, then the second also will have the same pattern. They have given two sets for reference. Okay, so see, again, minus 25, yes, 210 minus 25. Then next should be minus 20, correct. Next should be minus 10, correct. So minus 25, minus 20, minus 10. That pattern has to be figured out. Okay, minus of 25, minus of 20, minus of 10. Okay, now this itself, okay, this is minus 25, correct. Okay, this is minus 20, correct. This is minus 10, correct. Option number A itself matches. Okay, the others of course will not match. See now, why this is not matching? This is beginning minus 15. No. Okay, now here you see, this is 160 to 125. This is minus 35. No. Okay, why D is not correct? Okay, this is minus 25. Okay, but this is also minus 25, which is not okay. Minus 25, minus 20, minus 10. Simple. So that logic you have to pick up. Okay, simple series questions are there. Okay, and many such questions, we have seen. Where is that gone? Yeah, this was done. Okay, in the following number pair, the second number is obtained by applying certain mathematical operation to first. Okay, select the set in which the numbers are related in the same way as the numbers of the following set. Okay, so here what is the set given? 12, I'll write it again, 98, then 8, then 66. Okay, 12, 98, 8 and 66. Okay. Again, they have mentioned whole number you have to take, you cannot break into digits. Okay, so 12, it goes to 98. Okay, how it can go to 98? I think into 8 plus 2. Okay, so you have to find the you have to find the set in which numbers are related in the same way as the numbers in the following set. I think these were two different sets then. Again, these are two different sets, then only the calculation will match. 8 into 8, yeah, these are two different sets actually. Okay, here also I will mention, these are actually two different sets. Like in the previous question, this is one set, this is one set. Okay, so now you see 12 into 8 plus 2, 98. 8 into 8, 64 plus 2 will be 66. Okay, so now which of the option follows the same methodology? Okay, 17 into 8 plus 2 should be how much? So 17 into 8 itself is 136. Okay, so this is 138. A is not correct. Okay, then 14 into 8 plus 2. So 14 into 8 is again 120, 112 plus 2, 114. So this is also not correct. Okay, yeah, this is correct. This is there. 15 into 8, 120 plus 2 is 122. Okay, C answer. You can directly match the C answer. Okay, 10 into 8 plus 2 has to be 82. Okay, 10 and 82 pair had to be there. Okay, so only option number C matches. Okay, in the following triad, each group of letter is related to subsequent. Okay, so now series of letters, words is given. Okay, select from the given option the one which follows the same logic. Now see, gate AU, then U comes before, it's a circular shifting. Okay, U gate E, then A comes, sorry, then the last A will come here. Okay, A, U gate. Got it? Same thing you see here, bureau. Okay, U comes here. Okay, U, B, U, R, E, A. Then A will come up here, A, U, B, U, R, E. Okay. Now all options are starting with the word Gemini. Okay, so I has to come first. I, okay, then Gemin. Okay, then N will come first and I, G, this is wrong. Okay, this pattern is wrong. Okay, then Gemini, I, Gemin, this is correct. Then N will come up here. N, I, G, I, M, I, this is correct. B answer correct. Okay, B answer itself is correct. Okay, next one. What should come in place of question mark? Now a series of letters. I'll tell you when it is a series of letters. Okay, mostly one thing that can help you. Okay, what is that one thing I'll help you, because numbers can be far spread also. Okay, so in case of series na, okay, see whenever we talk about alphabets, okay, we have the alphabets ranging from A to Z. Okay, usually the position, okay, A is 1 and Z is 26. Okay, positioning can help you, multiple times in such question. Okay, but every time before, rather you count the positioning, just you remember the milestone word. A simple technique I'll tell you. And what is a milestone? Remember a code word. Everybody remember a code word named as HOT. Just remember the code word HOT. Okay, what is that code? It is every fifth letter, like A, B, C, D, E is the fifth. Then you keep counting, J will be the 10th, O is the 15th, T is the 20th, and Y is the 25th. Okay, every fifth letter I make it as a milestone. And suppose if I say P, so we can immediately say OP. That much will click into the mind, OP. Okay, so if O is 15, P is 16, rather than counting P from the beginning. Okay, if I say V, so TUV, T is 20, so UV 22. Okay, like that it will become easy. Now you see here, what number, what should come in place of question mark? So first I will try to decode, a series is formed. How that series is formed? Now see, A, R, L. A is 1, R, S, T. Okay, before T, 2 letters before T, so that is 18. Okay, and J, K, L. Okay, so L should be 12. Okay, L should be 12. Now, what is the logic? We'll have to write down one more to understand. T, K, E. T is directly 20, J, K, K is 11. Okay, K is 11 and E is 5th. Okay, now see. Now, if on the basis of these two, if I pick up the logic na, see, this is 1, okay, plus 17 letter, okay, and then minus 6. Okay, minus 6 is evident here also. Okay, but is it plus 17? You might think, no, it is minus. No, it is not minus, it is plus also. Because anytime, okay, if you have to go after 26, there is no 27th alphabet, you have to remember. So 27th alphabet will be renamed as 1. So that also you have to understand, that if I ask you what is 27th, it will again be A. What is 28th? It will be B. Okay, so understand this way, T is 20 na. Okay, suppose you wanted to do plus 7, but after plus 6, letters will exhaust. So counting. Okay, so this has to be broken like this. Okay, this, okay, is plus 17 only. Plus 17 means how? Plus 6 and plus 11. Okay, so after plus 6, you will come to Z. Okay, plus 11, the counting will restart and you will reach K. Okay, got my point? Okay, because 20 plus 17 is 37, but there is no 37th letter. Okay, after 26, the counting will restart. Okay, from 1. Okay, from 1. So it is plus 17 only. So what is the pattern we have to fix up? Okay, the pattern is, plus 17 and minus 6. Plus 17 and minus 6. But then we have to also fix what is that first letter. Okay, so let's keep writing the total data given. Okay, what is the next data? M, D, X. Okay, now you see again, M will be 13. Okay, J, K, L, M. Okay, D is 4th. x, x, y, z, x is 24th. Okay, so now again you see, is this minus 6? Yes, because minus 6 means what? Okay, 4 minus 6 minus 2. Okay, minus 2 means I go back 2 letters. Okay, that is, you will get this one, x. Okay, isn't it? Right, so that is what it is. Okay, right, because suppose you understand, if I reduce 4, 4 minus 4, 4 minus 4 is 0. Okay, 4 minus 4 is 0. So what should come at 0 then? You put the same logic here. Okay, if this is 1, so what will come at 0? Z, na? Okay, so minus 1 y, minus 2 x. Okay, hope that is clear to you. Okay, now is this plus 17? Okay, yes, this is plus 17 only. Why? Because plus 17 means after plus 13. Okay, after 13 z will come, and after z restart. Okay, so fourth letter, that is D. Okay, so this is also okay. This is also okay. Okay, so I have to now fix up a logic what has to be the first letter so that I match the answer. So for first letter, see this logic. Okay, I stop at L and then I start at T. Okay, this is 12 to 20 plus 8. Okay, then here I ended with E and I started with M, 5 and 13. This is again plus 8. Okay, so here this is 24 plus 8. Now here 24 plus 8 has to be broken here as plus 2 plus 6, because after 2 Z will come restart, and then sixth letter. What is the sixth letter? Okay, F. Okay, then something will come. Okay, so that is already given, FWQ. Okay, that is what is given. Okay, so I'll write down what is given. I will write down FWQ. Okay, then what has to be the answer? Okay, so if I here stopped at Q. Okay, what is Q? OPQ. Q is 17th, right? Okay, when you add plus 8, 17 plus 8, 25th letter. What is 25th letter? Y. So answer has to start with Y. Answer has to start with Y. Then plus 17. Okay, plus 17. Okay, but plus 17 itself has to be broken as plus 1, because just after 1, okay, Z will come where restart will happen. Okay, so plus 1 plus 16. So after plus 1, Z. Okay, plus 16th, restart. 16th letter, OP, P. So it has to be P. Okay, 16th letter. Okay, then minus 6. Okay, 16 minus 6 is the 10th letter, and 10th letter is the J. So YPJ, option D. So these letters one you have to be very carefully solving, and I think maybe some 3-4 questions only were on the letter series. Okay, yeah. If this is clear, let's practice another. What should come in place of question mark? FQC, YJV, RCO, KVH, and question mark. Okay, so yeah, let's again try to decode this. Okay, F, Q, C. I'll first write down the positions. F is how much? 5th. Oh, sorry. F is 6th. Okay, P, Q. Okay, O, P, Q. Q is 17. C is 3rd. Okay, so what is the okay? To pick up the logic, let's write down one more at least. Okay, Y, J, V. Okay, let's understand this much at least. And what is the position of YJV? That also I'll write. Y is 25, J is 10, and TUV, V is 22. Okay, now let us see the relation between the numbers. 6 to 17 plus 11. 6 to 17 plus 11. So is it also plus 11? 25 plus 11, but we know that after 1, it will restart. 26 and plus 10. Okay, after 1, it will become 0. Okay, so plus 10, yes. Okay, 17 to 3. 17 to 3. So 17 to 26, some restart is happening here. 17 to 26, you count there. Or should I, where it has gone? Should I tell you reverse? No, this also is okay. So plus 3 if I go, forward direction if I go, 26 it will restart. 17 and 26, 9 difference, plus 3. So I can write it as plus 12. Okay, plus 12 here is plus 9 where restart will happen. Okay, and plus 3. Okay, so yeah, this is very clearly plus 12. This is very clearly plus 12. Okay, now next is RCO. Next I will write RCO. Okay, RCO. Okay, R is 18, C is 3, and O is equal to 15. O is equal to the 15. Okay, so now again, is the pattern followed here? You very clearly see. Okay, plus 11. It has to come up here. Okay, so plus 6 and plus 8. Correct. This is plus 8 because after 8 Z will come. Okay, restart and then plus 3, correct. And then this is very clearly plus 12. This is very clearly plus 12. Okay. Right. Now you see here, okay, when I go to the next, okay, I think we can skip the fourth, but only we'll find out the relations between the first two first letters, last two first letter. Okay, this is I left at 3 and I came at 25. I left at 22, I restart at 18. Okay, got it. You see here. Okay, 3 to 25 plus 22. 22 to 18. So 22 to 26 is 4. 4 to 18 is 22. Correct. This is again plus 22 only. Okay, here plus 22 is again split as plus 4 and plus 18. After plus 4, it restarts. Okay. So next, if you apply here, plus 22. Okay, but O is 15. After 11 only, you have to split. Okay, plus 11, plus 11. So what should come up here? I'm not seeing what is given. It is given, but I'm not seeing 11, J, K. So the next should start with K. Is it starting with K? Correct. Got the logic? It is starting with K. Okay, so we will have K, V, H. H is how much? 8th letter. Okay, so now do plus 22. 8 plus 22. Okay, 8 plus 22. 30. 30 cannot be there. So you'll have to break. Okay, 8 plus 22. So plus 18 because after 18, 26 will come, restart, and plus 4. Okay, so it has to be the fourth letter. Fourth letter is D. Okay, write D. Okay, so there are two options starting with D. Now that internal logic, 11 and 12, plus 11 plus 12. Okay, so 4 plus 11 is how much? 15. 15th letter is O. Okay, and then how much? Plus 12. Next is plus 12. Okay, but it has to be broken as plus 11 and plus 1 because after 11 Z will come and then 1 will come. Okay, and first letter is A. DOA. Option number D. Option number D. DOA. Okay, option number D. This pattern, if you identify, yes, Badawat Lakpati, correct answer D. Okay, so that effort you have to make here. Okay, correct answer is turning out to be option number D. Next one. All right. Now you see, EGIK is related to MOQS in a certain way, okay, based on English alphabet order. In the same way, BDFH is related to JLMP. Which of the following is HJLN related to? Okay, so let's first find the given relations actually. E, G, I, K. Okay, MOQS. MOQS. Okay, so if I go with positioning, E is 5, G is 7. Okay, I is 9th, J, K is 11. Okay, 5, 7, 9, 11. Okay, alternates. Here it is 13. Okay, then 15, then 17, then 19th. Okay, ST. Okay, now similarly, if you see here, the next combination given is BD, or if you want to pick up, this also can be picked plus 8, the first two first. Okay, let me see the other also given. B, D, F, H. Okay, where B is 2, D is 4, F is 6, H is 8. Okay, so plus 2, alternate. Okay, and then J, L, N, P. J, L, N, P. Okay, so again, J is 10, then this is 12, N is 14, P is 16. Okay, so I can say this also. Okay, plus 8 and then alternate. Or you can continue from here rather than, writing this as plus 8. You can say that plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2 and again plus 2. Okay, here also if I put this logic, any logic can be taken here. Here also it restarts at plus 2. So in the same way, HJLN. J, L, N. H is 8, then 10, then 12. Okay, J, K, L, M, N, 14. Okay, now when you do plus 2, you get 16, which is P, and then alternate P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, P, R, T, V. Option number A, P, R, T, V. Okay, rest is just alternates. Okay, P, R, T, V. Okay. Another coding question. Now see, these letter questions are very common in exams like GATE also, letter and the positioning based, and I have seen many students falling into trap with the letter. So be very careful, and that is why each and every question I am explaining with proper calculation. Okay, in a certain code language, Scandal is coded as 378, variant is 595. What is the code for Flumox? Okay, so if Scandal is coded as a number, so first I should be clearly writing the number of each letter. Okay, so if I start with Scandal, okay, S is 19, C is 3, A is 1, N is 14, D is 4, A is 1, and L is 12. See, clearly if I add them, 378 will not build up. If I multiply, sometimes addition of all letters, sometimes they can give multiplication of all letters. But if I multiply, 19, 3, 57, 57 into 14, okay, is going to cross this number. 57 into 14, 57 into 10 itself is 570. So it is not product also. It is not product also. Okay, definitely not product. If I add all of them, okay, see what is happening. If I add what I get, 22, 23, okay, then 37, 41, 42, and 12, 54. I am getting 54. Once again, 23, 37, 41, 54 is what I am getting. And the given code is 378. Okay, let's see, is 378 divisible by 54? If I divide 378 by 54, yeah, it is 7 times. Okay, it is 7 times. 5 into 7, okay, is 354 into 7, additional 28. Correct. Okay, so that means this, when multiplied by 7, is going to be, okay, 378. That is the code given. Now let us see variant. So again, in any alphabet question, whether it is coding also or series also, the positions are playing the role. Okay, T, U, V, V is 22, A is 1, R, S, T, R is 18, I, J, I is 9, A 1, okay, N, O, N is 14, T is 20. Okay, when I add them, I am getting how much? Okay, 23, then 41, 50, 51, 65, and 20, 85. Okay, now let us apply the same logic whether it is working or not. When I do 85 into 7, okay, 560 and 35, 595, correct. Okay, so what is the logic? Sum of the digits into 7. Sum of the, these positions into 7. Okay, and why probably into 7? Because all letters are 7, let all words are 7 letter combination. Maybe that is why into 7. Okay, maybe that is why into 7. So now, what is Flumox by the same logic? Okay, so Flumox, F, okay, is 6, J, K, L is 12, okay, T, U is 21, M is 13, and again M 13, O is 15, and X is 24. This addition itself is how much? 18, and this is 39, 52, 65, 80, and 104. Correct, 104. Okay, so now 104, when you do into 7, it is 728. 728, do I have the option? Option number A. 728 is what is there in the option also. Correct, C, what's up? 728. 728 is the correct one. Okay. Right, next. Which of the following letter clusters should replace hash and percentage so that the pattern and relationship followed between the letter cluster pair on the left side? Okay, again letter cluster pair, guys, kindly take it as homework. Okay, and try to solve it. Okay, again on the letter. This is odd one out. Okay, now see, there are 2-3 questions on letters which is like odd one out. Based on the following alphabetical order, 3 of the following 4 are alike in certain way. So out of the 4 options, 3 of the following are alike in a certain way and they form a group. What is the one that does not belong to the group? Okay, we call this question as odd man out, or odd one out. Anything you can name. Okay, out of 4, 3 will have a pattern. 1 will not follow the pattern. You have to select that. Okay, so to understand that, again, because it is letter based, positions will play a role. Okay, Y, V, R. Okay, I will write here Y, V, R. What is Y? Okay, Y, Z. Y is 25. Then V. Okay, V is 22. T, U, V. And R is 18. So what is the combination as of now? First it is -3 and then it is -4. I'll have to identify all and then we will see one option which does not follow this pattern. Okay, Z is 26, W, okay, W is how much? 23. Okay, U is how much? Okay, 21. Okay, TU. Okay, so here, okay, -3, okay, but -2. Okay, yeah. So these two itself are not matching. So I'll have to go with the others also now. SPN, okay, ST, okay, S is 19, P is 16, and N is 14. Okay, so see, this is -3 and this is -2. So B and C are alike. So D also will be alike. Only one will be the odd one out. Na? Okay, that is option number A. But still I will show you. LIG, what is L? Okay, JK, L is 12, I is 9, IJ, and then G is 7. Okay, so this is -3 and this is -2. Okay, so option number BCD, they have the same pattern. A is having a different pattern. Okay, that is odd one. Okay, that is what is the intent of the question. Correct, Shivatsav. Option number A, YVR. Okay, question number 21. Based on the alphabetical order, 3 of the following 4 are alike in a certain way and thus form a group. What is the one that does not belong to that group? What is the one that does not belong to the group? Okay, so again a similar type. Let's do it quickly. Okay, B, 2, S. Okay, then directly S, ST, S is 19 and W is 23. Okay, then we will see PGL. Okay, P is 16th, OP. Then G, maybe restart will happen. As I told you, some restart also may happen. Okay, G is 7 and L is how much? 12. This is 4, that is 5. Okay, I'll write the others also. J is 10, A is 1 and F is 6. Yeah, probably +5 only. A answer is the correct answer. Okay, now you see here ZQB. Okay, Z is 26, Q is 17th. Sorry, Q is 17th, correct, and TUV, V is 22. Now you see here, it's it's very obvious. Okay, only these two, if you see, this is +4. Okay, but this is +5. This is also +5. And this one also +5. So only option number A is not following this pattern. Okay, this is +17. Rest you can check. Rest all will be plus. If this is +17. Here also it may be 11, 10 and 7. Yeah, rest is +17. That is matching. Okay, but okay, not required. From any two combination also you got. Okay, the answer here is BSW. BSW. Option number A. Similar odd one out. Okay, so you can repeat this as homework. You can check this as homework because it's a similar. Okay, you have to find the pattern and comment. One of them will not follow the pattern as followed by others. Okay, yeah. Now, blood relations. Okay, in the coded form. Okay, simply remember always, anytime for blood relations, simply remember the codes, the family codes rather, I call it as family codes. This is the easiest way to deal with this question. Okay, now what are the family codes that I'm going to use here is, okay, I'll rather write it here first, then come up here. See, always remember these, family codes. I mean, there's a method to, solve the question very, very quickly, any type of blood relation question. The codes are, okay, whenever you talk about a symbol of this kind, A-B, downside, okay, that means this is parent to child. Parent to child. A is the parent, B is the child. Now, parent may be father, mother, anything, and child may be son or daughter, anything. Okay. Now, to differentiate father, mother, or son or daughter, we will use this notation. This box will represent a male. So, if it is father, I will write male here. I'll use a box. Or if it is mother, I will use a circle. Circle will be used to represent a female candidate. Okay. Then, this is one case. What else? Okay. If it is A-B, okay, it represents siblings. Siblings means the children of the same parents. Okay, children of the same parent. It can be, I'm not counting sibling as cousin, brother or sister. Okay, sibling means brother to brother, brother to sister, sister to sister, anything. Okay, so that brother sister can be distinguished by this male and female terminology. Okay, right. Then what else can be there? One more common terminology that will come in question is A equal to B. I mean, this symbol you have to make. The question may be in the form of marriage. Okay, so A equal to B means A married to B. Okay, so one of them will be male, one of them will be female. Based on the data, we can put the circle and box there. Okay, these are the common things, okay, that you have to remember. Okay, only this one. Now we can try to solve this particular question. Okay, A plus B is A is the mother of B, A minus B, A is the brother. Some codes are given. Then finally, let's read this. Okay, how is D related to J if this entire sequence is given? Okay, just focus on this sequence. What is asked, I will see later. Okay, first let us try to bring the family chart. Okay, let us first try to bring the family chart, or also known as family tree. Okay, now C divide by E. Now see, what is divide? Father. Okay, that means C is the father of E. C is the father of E. Okay, parent to child, downside arrow, and C is the father, so I know the gender, male. Okay, clear? Okay, now E minus D. Second is E minus D. Minus means brother. Minus means brother. So E is the brother. Put the box. Brother is male, na? E is the brother of who? D. Okay, so E is the brother. D may be anything that I don't know. What is the next? Now D plus F. Okay, plus means mother. D is the mother of F. Mother means female. Mother of F. This is F. Okay, F percentage G. What is percentage? Husband. Okay, percentage means husband. F is the husband. Husband means male. And marriage, I told you, put equal to. Okay, F is the husband of G. Okay, so G automatically becomes wife. That is a circle. Okay, then G plus I. Okay, plus means mother. So G is the mother of whom? I. And last is I into J. I into J. Into means sister. So I is the sister of J. I is the sister. Sister means siblings. I is the sister of J. J gender is unknown as of now. Okay, how is D related to J? Okay, can we answer? If we have a family tree, you can answer it very quickly. How is D related to J? Yeah, we can answer it. Let's do it. How is D related to J? Okay. See, options are also very simple. They can use the letters grandmother, grandfather also, but they have clearly mentioned D as, okay, D is the mother of I's father. Okay, see, I's mother is G. G and F are married. Okay, F is the husband of G. So F becomes the father of I, and D is the mother of father. Okay, so how is D related to G? Okay, father's mother. Correct, na? Father's mother. Father's mother. Father's mother. Option number B. Any doubt, please specify here. Okay. And if it is okay, you can try another question on a similar theme. The question on the similar theme. Okay, please complete this. Okay. Yeah. In a certain code language, this is the code given. How is L related to P if this is the sequence given? Okay, let us, what is asked, we'll see later. We will draw the complete family tree, because they can ask anything. Na? If the family tree is reading any relation, you can read from the family tree. Okay, now J percent K. What is percent here? Husband. Percent here is husband. Okay, so J is the husband of K. Husband means male, so K is wife means female. Okay, then K plus L. Plus means mother. Okay, K is the mother of L. Okay, so K down L. Okay, L into M. Into is father. Okay, so L into M. So L is the father. Okay, this is further the father of M. Okay, now M percent N. Percent again means husband. So M is the husband of N. So husband again is male. Husband of N. N becomes the wife, that is female. N plus O. Okay, plus means mother. Okay, so this is further the mother of O. Okay, O minus P. Minus means brother. Okay, the brother again means male. O is the brother of P. O is the brother of P. P plus Q. Plus is again mother. Okay, mother means female. P plus Q. P is the mother of Q. Q comes here. Last is Q into R, and into means father. Okay, Q into R, and into means father. Q is the father of R. R gender unknown. Okay, no problem. They are only asking about L to P. They are only asking about L to P. This much. L to P. Okay, how is L related to P? Now see, P and O are siblings. Sibling means children of same parent. So M and N are the parents. Okay, so if you see here, okay, N has the father and M's father is L. They are asking now how is L related to P? The father's father. This time father's father. No. How is L related to P? Father's L, I'll just recheck, then I'll have to recheck, I think. First is percent, J percent K. A is the husband of B. Okay, J is the husband of K. Correct. K plus means mother. K is the mother of L. Correct. Into means father. L is the father of M. M% N. M is married to N. Correct. N plus O. Plus means mother. N is the mother of O. O minus P. Minus means brother. O is the brother of P. And P plus Q. Plus means again mother. Okay. And then Q into R. Into is again father. Q is the father. So how is L related to P is correct only. L is the father of father. Father's father. Father's sister. No, or I think something. I will check if there is any typo error in the question. I'll have to check in the original file. Where is this question? Minus is brother into sister, then into is sister. Into is sister. This question has a typing error. Into is sister here. Percent means husband and hash means wife. Okay, that is correct. Let me see this also. How is L related to P? J percent K plus L into M percent N plus O minus P plus Q into R. Okay, so this into, and I think 2 times the into has come. So that is why the family tree is wrong. Father's father is correct. Grandfather is the correct answer. Okay, but the question had a typing error here, so we'll correct it. As per the original data, it is father's father, correct? Grandfather, that is correct. Okay, but now let us redefine it. Let us redefine it. That is why the option was not matching. There was a typo error in the question. I am again drawing the family tree here. Okay, starting with J percent L. Percent is husband. Okay, J is the husband of K. Okay, so K is the wife, means female. Okay, then K plus L. Plus is mother. K is the mother of L. Now L into M. Into is sister. Okay, so L is the sister. Okay, L is the sister of M. Okay, then M percent N. M is the husband. M is the husband of N. So N is the wife, female. Okay, then N plus O. Plus means mother. Plus means mother. Okay, mother of O. O minus P. Okay, minus is brother. So O is the brother of P. Okay, P plus Q. Plus means again mother. Okay, mother of Q. Okay, Q into R, and into again means sister. So Q is the sister of R. This much. R gender is unknown. No problem, because we only want L to P relation. We only want L to P. Okay, now it is clear. O and P are siblings. Okay, they have the mother N, father M. Okay, and L is the sister. So now you see here. Okay, P. Okay, P's father is M. M's sister is L. So who is L? Father's sister. Then option is matching. Father's sister, option number D. Okay, now option is matching. So there was a typo error. We can correct that. Okay, father's sister. Okay, done. Okay, now it has matched up. Next question. Okay, Sachi starts to walk from point P towards east. Okay, at basic direction sense question. She walks for 7 meters. Can I draw it here? If I read and draw it, it will be easier. If I read and draw, it will become easier for me. So, okay, let me try to draw it here. Sachi starts to walk from point P towards east. Okay, she walks for 7 meters. Okay, so point P, suppose she's starting here. Okay, this is the point P. Okay, she walks for 7 meters east. This is the basic direction sense, which I think you should know. Vertically up, down, north, south. This is, sorry, horizontal direction I will place east and west. Okay, right. Now, that's why Sachi starts to walk towards east. Okay, and she walks for 7 meters. Okay, From there, she takes a right turn. Now, sometimes it is the left, right and east, west combination. So, if she's going in this direction, she's facing here. Right means this will be right. She takes a right turn and walks for 3. So, right means this direction. Okay, down. So, she walks for 3. Then she takes a right turn again. Now, if you're going this way, right, okay, this will be the right. For the person, this will be the right. So, she again takes right. Sorry, how much is this done? We'll see. P towards east is done. Okay, she walks for 7. She takes a right turn, walks for 3. This is done. Now she again takes a right turn and walks 4. Okay. Okay, this is done now. Then she takes a left turn. Now going in this direction, this is my left hand. Okay, so takes a left turn. Sorry, here we are on the above statement. She takes a left turn and walks for 3. So this is 3. Then she again takes a left turn. Okay, so going this way, that is the left side. She again takes a left turn and walks for 4. Okay, so this much is 4. Okay, then she again takes a right turn and walks for 16. From here, right turn. Okay, right will be here, downside towards south. Walks for 16. Okay, so this right turn is also taken. Okay, then she takes a right turn again and walks for 7. So, going down, this will be the right hand. Okay, so here she'll walk for some 7. She again takes a right turn and walks for 7. And she stops at the point Q. She stops at the point Q. Okay. Towards which direction should she walk in order to reach the point P again? That was 7. Let's read again. East 7, then right turn 3, correct. Then again takes a right turn and walks 4, correct. Then she takes a left turn, correct, and walks for 3. Again takes a left and walk for 4. Okay, and then she takes a right and walk for 16, and then a right turn walks for 7. Okay, so that means what has happened actually, you understand, this was 7. She came 4 back, but again she went 4 forward. Okay, so she was on the same vertical level, same horizontal level, and then she walks back 7. Okay, so P and Q are on the same vertical line. If I draw a vertical line, sorry, they will be on the same vertical line. Okay, okay. Towards which direction should she walk? So they are not asking any distance, but distance are important to find the final direction in order to reach the point P again. Okay, in order to reach the point P again. Okay, so this is point P, vertically up. Vertically up means north direction. Okay, it has to be the. Then why it is not matching? What has gone wrong here? In which direction should she walk to in order to reach the point P again? Or either. This was 7. After 3, she takes a right turn, or would it be left turn then? Okay, there is no option of north, east, west, or otherwise some inclined angle. Again, I'll have to check this question. Okay, I think 1 or 2 typo error has come or what. I'll just check it out. Yeah, Sachi starts to walk from the point P towards east. She walks for 7. She takes a right turn and walks for 3, correct. She then takes a right turn and walks for 4, correct. She then takes a left turn and walks for 3. Okay. She again takes a left turn and walks for 4. Okay. She then takes a right turn and walk for 4. Okay. Walks for 4. Then she takes a left turn and walks for 7. She takes a right turn now. Okay. One line has missing. Okay. 2 lines are missed actually. Okay. So after this, she takes a right turn and walks for 7. She now takes a right turn and walk for, okay. Now another, now right and 16 meter. Now the statement will come. Okay. And then again a right and 7. And again right 7 meter. Okay. Then she stops at the point Q. Okay. Then she stops at the point Q. Okay. So 2 lines actually have missed here. 2 lines have missed up here in the question. Okay. That is why this is not matching. Okay. So yeah. Okay. So let's continue. Let's continue here. Okay. Some typo error has come up here, but no issues. Okay. Let's continue here. Now see this. Okay. What is happening here is, okay, east 7, right 3, left 4. Okay. Again left 3. Okay. then again left 4. Now she takes a right and 4. Okay, right and 4. Now she again takes a right and walks 7. Okay, so from here right turn this side. Okay, now she comes here 7. Okay, now again a right and 16. Okay, now if this is already 7, she takes a right and then goes 16 up. Okay, right means 16 up. So she'll go somewhere here. Suppose this is where she is, and again right 7. Okay, again right 7. Okay, she goes here this way, and now again she'll take a right and reach here. Okay, to stop at the point Q. Okay, to stop at the point Q. Or was it left? She takes a right. Yeah, if this is the correct statement, then what is the answer? Okay, now see, this is like point P, this is like point Q. Okay, so point Q to point P, in which direction should she walk to reach the point P again? To reach the point P again. So what is this direction? See, this is the combination of south and west. Okay, so this is southwest. Okay, then option will be D, southwest. Then answer has to be D, southwest. Okay, southwest. Okay, as per the correction. Otherwise, it was, clearly north. No, some typo error was there. Okay, anyways, we have completed it. Correct. Southwest. Yes, Srivatsav, correct. Next question. Right, read the given statements. Now, syllogism. Okay, based question and conclusions carefully. Assuming that the information given in the statement is true, even if it appears to be at variance from commonly known facts, decide which of the given conclusion logically follows from the statement. Okay, now what is the statement? All digits are numbers. Okay, all digits are numbers. So how do we play? Suppose this is numbers, all digits are numbers, all digits are inside numbers. Okay, and no digit is a letter. Now see here, when I say no digit is a letter, there is no overlapping between letter and digit. Okay, see, understand this way. Okay, when I say all A are B. Okay, suppose this is B, all of the A are B. So I can place A inside B. Okay, and then I say some A are B. These are the common statements. Okay, so suppose these are A and these are B. Okay, some of them will overlap. This is A, this is B. Okay, some of them will overlap. Okay, and then I can say a statement no A are B. Okay, so A and B totally isolated. Okay, no overlap. So that is what the second statement is telling here. Okay, no digit is a letter. No digit is a letter. So letter has to be separated from digit. Okay, but where can be letter? Now see, again there are possibilities. Letter may also be fully inside number. Okay, letter may be fully outside number. So letter may be inside number, partially inside number, partially outside. That can be anything. Only thing is letter will not overlap with digit. Now, based on this, we have to see the conclusion. Some numbers are not letters. Now, see, definitely some numbers are digits. Okay, and very clearly, some numbers, as per this diagram, are digits. Okay, but digit is not equal to letter. So, some numbers are not letters. Na? Okay, correct. 100% correct conclusion. Okay, then all letters are not numbers. Now see, this is what all letters, okay, may be numbers, or some letters may be numbers, or all letters may not be number. This is maybe. Okay, maybe is never a conclusion. Okay, letter means there are three possibilities I've shown you. Okay, so all letters are not numbers. I cannot say. Okay, all letters may be numbers, some of the letters may be numbers, or maybe all letters are totally away from number. Anything can happen. There is no enough data to conclude. Okay, and maybe is never a conclusion. Which conclusion follows? Only conclusion number 1 follows. So option number D. Only conclusion number 1 will follow. Okay, next question. Read the given statement and conclusions carefully. Okay, and again same statement given and okay, two conclusions are given. What are the statements? Some parabola is hyperbola. Okay, now see, in this question, you don't have to apply any external knowledge that you already know what is hyperbola, what is parabola, what is number, what is digit. No, whatever is given, okay, it may be absurd statement. Okay, it may be a weird statement, but you have to call it as true. Okay, so some hyperbola is not ellipse. Okay, sorry, some parabola is not ellipse. Okay, so suppose what I will say, this is parabola and this is ellipse. Okay, so some parabola is ellipse, some parabola is not ellipse. Okay, so some will overlap, some will not overlap. Then all parabola is not ellipse. Sorry, I'm reading the conclusion. That's what I'm sorry. Statement. Some parabola is hyperbola. Yeah, this is the statement. Some parabola is hyperbola. Okay, some of the parabola is hyperbola. And the second statement is no hyperbola is ellipse. Okay, so ellipse and hyperbola, no overlap. No hyperbola is ellipse. So where can be ellipse? Ellipse can be here, or ellipse may be overlapping with parabola. Okay, the ellipse may or may not overlap with parabola, but ellipse definitely with overlap with hyperbola. It cannot overlap with hyperbola because no hyperbola is ellipse. Okay, these were the statements. Okay, now conclusion number 1. Some parabola is not ellipse. This is 100% correct because some parabola are hyperbola and hyperbola is not ellipse. Okay, this is again similar to previous. Okay, I can say that some parabola is equal to hyperbola. But hyperbola is 100% not ellipse because clearly mentioned no hyperbola is ellipse. So the some parabola is not equal to ellipse. Some parabola is not ellipse. Correct statement. Conclusion 2, all parabola is not ellipse. No, that we cannot say. See here. As per first possibility, all parabola is not ellipse. But as per second possibility, some of the parabola may be ellipse. Okay, so this is again maybe chance and maybe is never a conclusion. Okay, so only conclusion 1 follows. Option number B. Only conclusion 1 will follow. Option number B it is. Okay. Next question. Again a syllogism based. Read the given statement and conclusion carefully. Now see here. Okay. Some spectacles are glasses. Some glasses are frames. Okay, some spectacles are glasses. Okay, some of the spectacles, suppose this is spectacle, suppose this is glasses. Okay, and some glasses are frames also. Okay, some glasses are frames. Okay, maybe these two also can have something in overlap, but nothing sure. So some spectacles are frames. Again, maybe. Okay, these two overlap. Okay, if these two also may overlap. Okay, but again, this is maybe and maybe is not a conclusion. Second, no spectacle is a frame. That also, you know, anything can happen. No spectacle is a frame is again maybe. We can't be sure. Okay, anything can happen. Nah? Okay, no spectacle is a frame. Okay, see, spectacle, some of the spectacles are glasses. Some of the glasses are also frames. Okay, so A equal B, B equal to C. Some A may also be equal to C. Okay, that's what I'm telling. Okay, so both are babies. Both are maybe. Okay, so maybe is not a conclusion. So neither 1 nor 2. Nothing will follow here. Nothing will follow. Okay. This is question number 28. Next one. Question number 29. Okay, now arrangements. Okay, arrangements. Pretty common question. H, I, J, M and OP are sitting in a straight line facing north. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are all sitting in a straight line facing north. Okay, only 2 people sit to the right of J. Okay, so very clear. Only 2 people sit to the right of J. J comes up here. Okay, then only 2 people sit between J and O. Okay, so where is O? 2 people sit between J and O, but O cannot be here. So 2 people sit between J and O. O comes here. Okay, then only 2 people sit between M and N. Okay, only 2 people sit between M and N. Okay, so where is M? This can be this possibility MN or even this possibility. We'll have to wait. N sits to the immediate left. Okay, N comes up here. N is immediate left. N is immediate left of J. Okay, so because they are facing north, this is the left side, this is the right side. Okay, N is immediate left of J. Now only 2 people between M and N. So again there are 2 possibilities. M can be here also, M can be here also. 2 people are there. So I'm not again sure. Let's go to the next statement. I is immediate right of P. Okay, I get it guys. If this is M, suppose if this is M. Okay, or rather if this was M. I told you, 2 people between M and N. Then I is immediate right of P. Immediate right means they are adjacent to each other. So if this is M, where is adjacent place left? There is no adjacent place left. Okay, so M has to come here only. Between 2 people will be there between M and N. Okay, and I is immediate right of P. Okay, this is P, this is I, right side. Who is left? H. Complete sequence has come up. They can ask anything. Who sits at the third position from the left end of the line? Okay, so third from the left is H. Okay, this is left, this is right. Okay, the answer is H. Answer is H. Okay, linear arrangement. Okay, this question was with reference to linear arrangement. Okay. Now this is circular arrangement. Okay. They are sitting around a circular table. Okay. Not a circuit table. Okay. This is a typo error. Circular table facing the center. Okay. So next question is on circular arrangement. Circular arrangement. Okay. Right. Please read this and answer. Just try to make that combination. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Okay. Yes, Srivatsa, correct answer for the previous was H. Now let's read this. 8 friends. Okay, now first of all, okay, let's take a circular arrangement where I'll place 8. Okay, these are 4 and these 4. These are 8 people. Okay, see one more thing. If not mentioned also, by default you will take facing the center. If not mentioned. Why? Because if you are sitting on a circle, because in few questions it may not be mentioned. Okay, because if you are sitting on a circle, what is the purpose? Maybe you are doing some round table conference. So if you have to discuss, you have to look into each other. Or maybe this is a dining table. Okay, and you are having some food. So food will be placed here, na? So you will have to face the center only. So if not mentioned, face the center. It is mentioned, very good. Okay, sometimes they may mention facing outside. That is a separate case. Okay. Now, in circle, there is no beginning, there is no ending. See, in linear, there is a left, there is a right. You can call it as 1 or 2, or you can call it as left or right. Okay, you can call this as left, you can call this as light, or you can call this as start, you can call this as end. But in circle, there is no beginning or ending. That is the thing. That is the thing. Okay, in circle, there is no beginning or ending type of thing. So you can define your own beginning. Okay, here I can say this is the first position if I count from left, but here there is nothing like first. Okay, it's all relative. Okay, so based on the statement given, I will try to decide what is first, what is second. Aarti sits seconds to the left. Aarti sits second to the left of Pia. Okay, suppose this is Pia. Any place you can choose for Pia. Okay, Aarti is second to the left. Okay, so because everybody facing inside to left means you can understand this is left. Second left, here Aarti will come. I'll only write down their first letter, initials. Okay, this is Aarti. Okay, first statement done. Gauri sits third to the right of Beena, but where is Gauri and Beena? We can't say right now. Neera sits immediate left of Kishan. We'll have to wait. Pia, one more statement on Pia. Okay, so this will help me. Pia, already I have made set. Pia sits third to the right of Gauri. Okay, or vice versa. Gauri is third to the left of Pia. Gauri is third to the left of Pia. 1, 2, 3. Here comes Gauri. Okay, here comes Gauri. So now there is one more statement with reference to Gauri. I will pick this statement. Gauri sits third to the right of Beena, or vice versa. Beena is left, third left of Gauri. This is Gauri, first left, second left, third left. Here who will come? Beena will come. Okay, this statement used. Okay. Now, Neeraj sits to the immediate left of Kishan. Immediate left, as we seen in the previous question also, immediate means adjacent. Okay, immediate means adjacent. Okay, so Neeraj and Kishan are adjacent and only one adjacent slot is left. Okay, this is alone, this is alone, only one adjacent slot, out of which Neera is immediate left of Kishan. Kishan has to be here, so that left side, okay, Neera will come. That left side, Neera will come. Okay, this is also used. Last statement, Harsh is not an immediate neighbor of Beena. So Harsh cannot be immediate neighbor of Beena. So only possibility for Harsh is here. What is left now? Aarti, Beena, Pia, Kishan, Harsh, Neera, Gauri, Kishan, Vani. Vani is left. Vani comes up here. Okay. Who sits third to the right of 1E. This is 1E, first, second, third. Third right, Kishan. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Third right is Kishan, option number B. Okay, yes, Srivastav, correct answer. Kishan it is, option number B. Okay, next question, number 31. Have a look into this. 8 friends, Brit, Seema, Harshita, Parul, Gaurav, Anju, Meena, Vishnu are sitting around a circular table. As I told you, sometimes they can mention facing outside. If nothing is mentioned, you can automatically take inside. Okay, facing outside. So what is the difference? You have to be very careful here, because outside and inside, the left-right position will change. Okay, earlier the person was facing inside. So this is left, this is right. Now the person is facing outside. Okay, so this becomes left and this becomes right. So accordingly, you have to check. Okay, now bridge is second to the left of Parul. There is no beginning, no ending. I can start anything. Okay, bridge is second to the left of Parul. Suppose this is Parul. Bridge is second to the left. Now left means this side. Okay, here bridge, second left, 1 and 2. Okay, now Gaurav is third to right of Seema. Meera is second to left of Anju. I need another statement with respect to Parul or bridge first. Harshita is not immediate of Gaurav, Vishnu. Meera is not immediate neighbor of Gaurav. No, there is no more statement on bridge and Parul. Okay, so we will not use the first. We will start with something else. Okay, Gaurav, Seema. Gaurav and Seema. And then there are 2 more statements on Gaurav. Okay, so I'll try to start with this. Gaurav is third to the right of Seema. Suppose this is Seema. Okay, right side is this time. Gaurav is third to the right of Seema. So here Gaurav should come. Gaurav is third to the right of Seema. Okay, now another statement on Gaurav. Harshita is an immediate neighbor of Gaurav and Vishnu. Okay, so that means this statement says that Gaurav, Harshita, Vishnu has to form a sequence. Harshita is an immediate neighbor of both Gaurav and Vishnu. Okay, or it may be vice versa also. Okay, Vishnu, Harshita and Gaurav. Okay, so again we'll have to wait for it. Meera is not an immediate neighbor of Gaurav. Meera is not an immediate neighbor of Gaurav. Meera cannot be immediate neighbor of Gaurav. So Harshita is an immediate neighbor of Gaurav. So let's try any of these two. Suppose this is Gaurav, this is Harshita, this is Vishnu. We can try sometimes. Okay, if it fails, I'll take the other one. Okay, so I have taken Harshita, Gaurav, Vishnu. Okay, then if I have taken this, Meera is not an immediate neighbor of Gaurav. Okay, so Meera cannot come up here. There are 2 possibilities for Meera which is still left. Okay, Meera is second to the left of Anju. Okay, or Anju is second to the right of Meera. Okay, Meera cannot come up here. Okay, but if Meera comes up here, okay, Meera is second of left of Anju. Okay, or Anju is second to the right. Second right is Gaurav. Okay, you cannot take it here. Okay, so Meera, okay, maybe here. Okay, then again I read Meera is second to the left of Anju, or again Anju is second to the right. Okay, then also this will not come. No, so this is not matching at any cost. Okay, so Harshita is an immediate neighbor of Gaurav and Vishnu. Maybe Harshita here and maybe Vishnu here. Okay, this way we can try. Okay, V, H, G as I told you. If I go this clockwise. Okay, so if I try this way, okay, suppose I have used this. Okay, Meera is not an immediate neighbor of Gaurav. So Meera cannot come up here, but Meera can come up anywhere here. Okay, and then Meera is second to the left of Anju, or Anju is second to the right. Okay, Meera then cannot be here. Meera can be here. Still, there is something missing, I think, in the question. Harshita is immediate neighbor of Gaurav and Vishnu. That is clear. Vishnu can come up here. Harshita is an immediate neighbor. That is okay. Meera is second to the left of Anju. Okay, again I'll try. Suppose this is Meera. Okay, and Meera is second to the left of Anju. Anju is then here. Okay, suppose this is correct. Okay, and Meera is not an immediate neighbor of Gaurav. That is satisfied. Bridge is second to the left of Parul. So only 2 positions are left. So this can work. Okay, bridge is second to the left of Parul. So if Parul is here, okay, second left, bridge can come up here. Okay, so this I think everything is satisfied. Okay, I can just recheck everything. Okay, now as per if this is correct, bridge is second to the left of Parul. Okay, correct. Second left of Parul. Sorry, vice versa. Facing outside. I just forgot that. Okay, so Parul here, bridge here. Okay, bridge is second to the left of Parul. That is the left side now, facing outside. Okay, then Meera is second to the left of Anju. Okay, Meera is second to the left of Anju. Okay, yeah, I can, in just reading the statement, I just forgot that outside factor. So what I told you, Meera can be anyways here. Okay, who was here? Did I place anybody here already? No. Okay, so I can take, suppose, Meera here. Okay, and Meera is second to the left of Anju. Anju is second to the right. Anju will be here then. Okay. Meera is second left of Anju. Meera is not immediate neighbor of Gaurav. Harshita, that is satisfied. Bridge is second to the left of Parul. Okay, bridge is then second to the left of Parul. This has to be the case. I'll again tally. Bridge is second to the left of Parul. Correct. Gaurav is immediate third to the right of Seema. Right side Gaurav. Correct. Meera sits second to the left of Anju. Okay, Anju left 1, 2. Correct. Harshita is not an immediate neighbor. Harsha is an immediate neighbor of Gaurav and Vishnu. Correct. Okay, Meera is not an immediate neighbor of Gaurav. Correct. Okay, so everything is satisfied here. Okay, then who sits third to the right of Parul? Third to the right of Parul. This guy is Parul. 1, 2, 3. Third to the right is Vishnu then. Option number C. Option number C. Yeah, this matches up. Okay. Yeah, sometimes you'll have to consider possibilities and see things worked out, right? Okay, question number 32. Again, arrangement. Okay, what is there? Ashish, Shiv, Reema, Paresh, Dilip, Madhu and Karan. Okay, live on 7 different floors of the same building. Okay, so again a linear arrangement. Okay, building means linear. Okay, the lowermost floor in the building is numbered 1 and the floor number 2 until the topmost number 7. Okay, so we have floor number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay. Only one person lives between Madhu and Dilip. Okay. Only 2 people live between Ashish and Paresh. Okay. Shiv lives immediately below Karan. Okay. So there is one combination. Karan and Shiv. They will be together. Okay. Karan and Shiv. Okay. I mean, Shiv is below Karan. Dilip lives immediately above Ashish. Okay. Dilip is immediately above Ashish. So DA. Okay, and only 2 people live below Karan. Acha, this can be a starting statement. Only 2 people live below Karan. So Karan comes up here. Okay, only 2 people live below Karan. And then Shiv is immediately below Karan. So Shiv comes up here. Okay, 2 people are sorted. Okay, Shiv is immediately below Karan. Okay, then there was a statement. Okay, Madhu and Dilip, 1 person, and Dilip is immediately below Ashish. Okay, Dilip is immediately below Ashish, and there are 2 people between Ashish and Paresh. Okay, Ashish and Paresh. Okay, so one possibility is, can Ashish be here? No. Can Ashish be here? Okay, maybe. Ashish can be here, so Dilip can be here. Only 2 people between Ashish and Paresh, so Paresh can be here. Okay, and only 2 people between Madhu and Dilip. Only 1 person between Madhu and Dilip. Okay, so if this is Dilip, this is Madhu. That also satisfied. So now you see, only 1 person between Madhu and Dilip, correct. Only 2 between Ashish and Paresh, correct. Shiv is immediately below Karan, correct. Okay, Dilip is immediately above Ashish, correct. Everything is satisfied. Only 2 people below Karan, yes. Okay, so who is left? Okay, Ashish, Shiv, Reema is left. I can place Reema here. Now everything is satisfied only. How many people live below Shiv? Between Shiv and Reema. How many people live between the Shiv and Reema? Okay, between Shiv and Reema, 3 people are seen living here. Option number C. Option number C. Okay, again a sort of linear arrangement only. Okay, floor wise. 33. 7 boxes. Okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G are kept one over the other, but not necessarily in the same order. Okay, are not necessarily in the same order. Okay, so one over the other again. Okay, E is kept second from the bottom. So again, I'll have to form a linear case here. Okay, so I'll just keep focusing here. I'll do it here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course, this is the bottom. Okay, E is second from the bottom. So E is fixed. E is second from bottom. Whatever is used, I will highlight. Only 3 boxes are kept between E and A. Okay, between E, 1, 2, 3. So here comes A. B is kept at one of the positions below E. B is one of the positions below E. So there is only one position below E. So there comes B. Okay. Then only C is between A and F. only C is between A and F, so it cannot go here. So C is between A and F, so A, F alternate, C is in between. Okay, so this is also used, this was also used, this was also used. What is the next statement? G is kept at one of the positions above A. G is one of the positions above A, so only one position was left. Okay, that is also done. Okay, now finish. How many boxes are kept between D and A? Okay, so yeah, D is left, rest only D is left. How many boxes are kept between D and A? Between D and A, how many boxes are kept? 2. 2. How many boxes between D and A? It is 2. 34th, last question. Right. Each of F, G, H, I, M, and O has an exam on a different day of a week, starting from Monday and ending on Sunday of the same week. Okay. Right. Acha, this is a day and person mapping. Okay. Each of them have an exam on a different day, starting from Monday. Okay. Then comes Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Right. F has exam on Thursday. Okay, F has exam on Thursday. Okay, now this is the day, and now here I'll place the person. F has the exam on Thursday. Okay, then what is given? I has exam, okay, on one of the days after G, okay, and one of the days before H. Okay, I think I'll write down the sequence clearly. F has come on Thursday, okay, but I has an exam on one of the days after G, okay, and one of the days before H. Okay, so I is between G and H. I can say like that. I has an exam one of the day after G and one of the day before H, correct. Similarly, M has an exam on one of the day after N. M has an exam one of the day after N and one of the days before O. Okay, so if I place M here, M has an exam one of the day after N and one of the day before O. Okay, N has an exam on one of the days after F. Okay, so N has to be here. Acha, question finished now. Actually, question finished. Now, they are telling N has an exam on one of the day after F. This is F. So, N has to be here. But NMO is a sequence. So, N can only be here. N, M, O. Then only sequence will complete. And then only 3 positions are left. So, that is G, I, H. Everything completed. Okay. How many people have exam between M and I? Between M and I. How many people have the exam between M and I? Okay. It is 3 people. It is 3 people having the exam between M and I. Okay, this was the 34th and the last question of intellectual potential. And also the last question definitely for the session as well. All 68 questions, as I told you, we'll do, and we have done all 68 questions. Correct? Yeah, we have done all of them. And this was done, yeah, all of. Okay, yeah. Right, guys. So, yes, guys, quick update and reminder for all of you that, the GATE 2027 summer offline course, the first batch is going to start for GATE 2027 on 6th May. It's a hybrid course where 60 to 65 days, okay, you have to attend the offline class. You can utilize, if you're a college going student, okay, you can utilize your semester break to attend these classes, or for any reason, if you cannot be in Hyderabad for long term, okay, but still wants to cover majority of the syllabus, when 60 to 70% in offline manner, you can, prefer our summer short term hybrid course, because you have to only be in Hyderabad for 60 days, where roughly 60-70% syllabus covered. That's a big benefit. Also, in small amount of time, the big syllabus covered. And then for remaining syllabus, you are given the access to GATE 27 online, live as well as recorded course. Actually, you are given the access to the entire course. Okay, you can watch the remaining subjects and you can watch whatever was covered earlier also. Okay, also there is a 20% early bird discount going. That is last day today, 30th of April, right? Okay, and then, if you can plan to be in Hyderabad for long term, the best situation, okay, you cover up everything in offline. So, regular, okay, offline course, okay, again starts from 6th May. That is a full term, okay, everything to be covered in offline. Okay, Right. So the fees and all discounts are clearly mentioned in front of you. For the long-term course, 50 fees currently, the discounted fees 56,500 plus GST with some special discounts mentioned. And for summer short-term course, okay, the discounted fees 44,999 as of now. Okay. Right. Right. And, in case if you only want to learn online, you cannot be, at Hyderabad for any period of time. Okay. You're totally engaged in college or something. You can also take up our online live course. Okay. And there is a special discount going on our live courses. Okay. That is, going to be valid till May 10th. Okay. Right. So online courses, rather, all online courses, not specifically live. Okay. All online courses. Okay. So that, if you want live or recorded any course, you can get a flat 20% off. You just have to use the code OMVictory20. OMVictory20. Okay. The platform is Om Live app. Okay. So you can use the benefit till 10th of May. Okay, till 10th of May. Okay, if you or your friends are planning to prepare for the, Genco Transco Discoms examination, that is the AE examination for Telangana or AP, for both of them, the new offline batch, okay, starts 5th May. Okay, starts 5th May. Right. For any queries regarding to the batch, the fee structure, the faculty details, or anything about the institute, you can contact 95156940053. Or if you're already in Hyderabad, you can visit our office, we are located at Kothabet in Hyderabad. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, and see you in another session. Okay, tomorrow you can expect the session on power systems on the HPCL previous year questions only. Okay, by Giri sir. Okay, bye bye. Thank you. This is Rakesh Talreja going to sign off now.